Alright, everybody, so welcome back to Pathfinder City of Harn, Part 6. Last time, Pathfinder City of Harn, they blew up a ship. That's pretty much all you need to know. I'm not going to go into detail. This is the third time I've done this. I'm done with telling you what happened last time. You want to know what happened last time? Go to YouTube, watch it. It's there.
I ignited
All right.
things and ships blew up and I almost died. Yeah!
Look, if you're starting with Part 6, you're a little far behind at this point. I mean, you probably want to start with Part 1, or maybe 2, or, you know. So anyway.
If you want to fail,
Welcome.
first key, 3.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that the sound is all good and that we're not experiencing any further technical issues. What we're going to do is, of course, character introductions. Well, wait. You may have noticed that we have some new people with us. Pig is sitting out, and so is Cody for today because they are doing other things. Cody's in Norway. So Rock and Alex are joining us instead, respectively playing Jagan and Darvik. All right, so let's do character introductions, and we can learn more about these, you know, Jagan and Darvik individuals, as well as everybody else, of course. So, Raven, tell me all about Jean, good sir.
Okay, I play Jean. He's a human barbarian of the Tank Mauler archetype. He came from a village of barbarians who kicked out all the wizards because, you know, magic caused the apocalypse, so they hated magic. He came to Harn looking to kill big things with big weapons and protect little people, and inadvertently, in his rather broad taste of women, stole some flowers from a very important garden, not really realizing the social implications of that, and got sold into slavery.
Indeed.
Now he's owned by Tanya, who he basically does everything that she needs him to do in bed, and she's really into knives, so he looks for any opportunity to get away from her and kill stuff.
Also knives. Perfect.
Also knives.
So, all right, I guess we're to Rock. Rock, you want to tell us a bit about Jagan?
I play Jagan Obsidiankin. He is an Oread, the son of a powerful Shaitan-blooded sorcerer. He was exiled because I don't think any human person really wants a giant golem-looking thing as their kid. Was raised by monks in the desert, and after he learned everything he could from them, he traveled out into the world.
Lovely.
That's pretty much
so
it.
He's living...
He is a master of many styles and monk of the Sacred Mountain.
Lovely. Perfect.
I love this mountain.
Bear, tell me about Estrella.
Alright, I play Estrella. She's a half-elf rogue of the Scout and Roof Runner archetypes. Her family worked for Stantings and on the elf side for many generations, and so she occupied her time in her childhood by climbing, jumping all over the place, and getting into trouble. She ended up joining a crew of pirates, perfectly legal privateers, of the Crow's Feather ship as soon as she hit adulthood and was adventuring there for several years before hopping back onto Harn with her newfound friend Rallick, who is probably taking a break right now.
Indeed, Rallick is taking a break. I'll get to where those two are when we get
Oh yeah.
Phoenix,
You have reasons.
tell us about Zanvin.
Alrighty then, my guy is Zanvan Matrov. He is a bard who has the Thundercaller archetype. He is also a kitsune, so the party here hasn't seen my little fox face yet, but they will at some point. He also works for the Minister of, I believe, Slavery, and
Slave imports and taxation. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're corrupt that way. Awesome. What was I saying? Yes, Minister of Slavery, and right now he is going back to the Minister to tell them that he blew up a fucking ship, even though I think he already knows from the.
Indeed. All right, Pat, tell us about Cadius.
I play Cadius. He is a human cleric, cross-blooded sorcerer, theologian, master of many things. At a young age, he was abandoned and raised by goblins, and living in the lower tiers, he always looked up to the sun, then became a cleric of Saren Ray. Praise the sun! And he's looking for his parents, and more recently, he's also looking for the sect of these so-called followers of Thalorian.
Indubitably. And Alex, last but not least, my good sir, tell us about Mr. Darvik.
I play Darvik McDermott. He is a half-orc from one of the small tribes on the plane. He's always been basically a bard. He's been orating all over the place, and basically he just travels around with his slave, and, you know, B's a half-orc.
That's
attacks
right.
people.
That's right. He has a man. He has a manservant, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
He has a manservant slave.
Fine, Cadius.
That was amazing when I looked at that on the character page. I was looking at his character sheet. I'm like, he has a slave. Yes. Embracing the setting. I like it. All right. So. Our story today begins, of course, with a recap of, the past couple of days of events. Of course, Rock and Alex, you guys will probably be a little bit left out of this, but that's, just for the moment. We'll get to you in a second. Raven, I know that Jean and Estrella last session both ended up at Tanya's place, and Zanvin went back to the minister, I'm assuming. And Cadius, well, he got to do whatever he wanted. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what Rallick and Stanting are up to today. Stanting, of course, has decided that he wants to take a break from adventuring with you people for at least some time because you continue to do things that cause him moral dilemma, and he would rather just not be involved than have to arrest you. So he'll be planting his lilies and just generally cultivating his own garden at Stanting Manor for today's session, and nobody really wants to bother him because he's in a bad mood. Rallick is probably off climbing somewhere. That's generally his deal. He
got caught in a grain silo.
he may have ended up on the 56th tier, above the 57th, and had trouble kind of trying to find a way back down. And such has been tied up in sort of trying to avoid being arrested for being in the wrong places at the wrong times, and so cannot be involved at this current juncture. There you go. So that's what they've been up to. Now, this session is going to take place just about a week after the last one.
Okay.
So you folks need to tell me, of course, what you've been doing for a week. We'll do the same thing, sort of from Jean across left to right, and I may actually have Jagan and Darvik give me some information about where they've been hanging out, what kind of social circles they're running in, and so forth, so that I can figure out where exactly in my introductions I can integrate you into the story. Are you more likely to be with the pirates? Are you more likely to be in the high tiers? So on and so forth, that kind of thing. So Jean, tell me what you've been doing for a week, good sir. I know you're a slave, but other than that.
Basically the same thing he does anytime. Anytime he's not doing stuff that Tanya wants him to do, he's just trying to work out and better himself.
So
try to make sure he keeps his strength up, because he doesn't really, unless he's doing heavy lifting, she's mostly got him, locked up in the bedroom.
So
and he's got to keep the muscles big.
This is true. What about any free time that he gets? Anything that he gets to kind of do on his own?
How far of a leash does he have away from where she lives?
Well, she's pretty sure that if you go missing, she can find you again. So it's not it's not really a matter of how far the leash is. It's about what would you do with the time.
I really don't have any idea. I can't really do bodyguard work because any money I get gets immediately taken
Pretty
away.
much. Though. What I'm wondering is his eye for women still the same after all of this trauma? Is he still looking after the ladies?
His experience with the rich people was good up until the French lady. So.
The elvish lady.
The elves are probably tainted a little bit.
Yeah.
The pointy ears.
Yeah. Anybody with
pointy
pointy
ears
he's a little more wary of. He's he mostly goes for the humans now. At first he came here and he's just oh, there's all these different races and all these races are women. But his first encounter with one of these other races women is just not all he hoped it would be. Unless you're a human,
she is a sadist to end all sadists.
Unless you're a human, he's a little cautious of trying to hit on you.
Indeed. What about Jagan, Brock? Whereabouts would he be hanging out in Harn?
Jagan, as a devout follower of Irori, would be probably dueling people.
Okay.
He'd be looking for monks and stuff. He's a very well trained one-on-one combatant. And probably also he would I don't know, find a place to pray, preferably like a rock garden.
What I'm kind of looking for information-wise is he kind of like a high-class individual, or are we looking like, sort of like, when you say dueling people, like punching people in bars, or like...
No, I'm talking like
Or when
inside
he
of...
sees Estrella street fighting, goes to fight her.
No, he wouldn't start fights. He would, I'm talking like consensual duels at places like convents and stuff.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, Bear, how about Estrella? What's Estrella been up to for about a week, 10 days, whatever?
Well, since Ralik's busy, she's going to spend most of her days actually doing a bit of training since she took a week of break before. She's doing the exact opposite.
Indeed.
Finding someone to train under, doing a bunch of that.
Well, if you're looking for combat training, then like there's always Nira.
Who I was thinking Nira
shares a familiar style with you, so.
That's mainly what she's going to do during the days. During the night, it's the occasional sporadic Tanya visits, sometimes even just to sit down with a glass of wine and talk.
And she's not always, super up on that stuff. It's very much like if you want to come socialize and be classy, she's up for that as well. Well, meanwhile, tormenting Jean. I mean that.
Poor Jean.
John's on the floor. She's poking him with a stick.
Estrella sitting with a glass of wine, like, okay, so
drinking classy wine, red wine from a nice glass, and cutting Jean up while she talks to you. Sounds like a lovely evening.
Never reusing the glass, just smashing it on Jean.
Yeah, of course.
More than a little embellished pirate stories.
Hey, there's plenty of sand, man, so glass is not like hard to come by. Just smash it over. It's fine. All right,
Sean, pick that up with your mouth.
I'm looking at you through the glass.
Phoenix, how you doing, Zanvin style?
All right, so lately Zanvin has been, with the minister. He brought the boom boom bang ship blows up guy with him Kendall brought Kendall with him to the minister. Worked everything out with the minister. I'm guessing that the Kendall has probably gone with Pig at the moment. Stanting is living with him.
Indeed. He's living up on the 8th tier with Stanting.
And probably helping Stanting out with his little, garden thing.
Yeah.
But,
or was it 9th tier? Yeah, it was 9th tier.
7th.
7th.
I'm crazy.
7th.
8th is for the brig. I'm sorry. 7th for... so, chilling up on the 7th tier with Stanting. He got a good offer to, live with Stanting, and Stanting's probably, extorting the information that he needs. For making whatever the growth formula for his garden. Petunias.
So, what Zanvin's gonna have been doing for the rest of the week is actually keeping an eye on the rest of our team here.
Okay, so he's
gonna be up watching the pirates. He's gonna be in his Kitsune form though, watching the pirates, watching Stanting in them and seeing what they've been doing because they're still suspicious. They're still suspicious under him in the minister's eyes. So
you've been spying basically.
Yeah.
I want stealth rolls. Perfect. I can see through them with shitty perception.
You wouldn't be able to recognize him if you were in Kitsune form.
No, I know.
You're not even aware that he's anything but human. So
I'm not even aware that anything's around me with that kind of crap.
I was gonna say that, but
Yeah.
So Pat, how about Cadius? What you been up to for a week?
Cadius, after the ship, he went back to the Crow's Feather, was there for a couple days, then went back to his goblin family, told them the story of how awesome this thing is and the ship blowing up and explosions. And, oh my god, it was amazing! And Cern Ray put the ship on fire and
Cern Ray!
And it was great. And then I don't know, I just hung out with my fam.
Cool. Perfect.
Just relaxing.
Tetranovas was just popping his head in to say hello to those of you who are substituting in today. Hope you have a good session. He was my backup for if neither of you replied to me or something, so, anyway, so, Alex, how about Darvik? What kind of, where are we looking like Darvik would hang out?
Darvik just arrived. He was traveling in between cities, and he basically got there and he's exploring now.
Okay.
He's trying to find a place to set up and, orate and pull some money in.
So he's kind of off the boat. I get you. All right. So that's perfect because 57th tier is your docks. It's perfect. It's lovely.
Off the boat.
So, basically what is going on is Zanvin is going to be having a conversation with the minister. Luther Ademus is the name of the minister.
We're so fancy.
Yeah, indeed. And while he's kind of like, just you're reporting in on the group's activities and so forth, and there's that kind of nonsense going on. A message arrives. This is like from the third tier, from the first tier. A message arrives, saying
From the first tier?
From the
Holy
first
shit,
from the first tier, a messenger arrives, carrying with him a message from the Magistress herself, for the minister, and excuse me. The minister takes the message and unrolls it and reads the thing aloud, and it basically says that a team should be assembled and brought to the Magistress like as soon as possible, because there's something that she needs done, pretty much, that she'd rather not involve the city guard in doing, and that it would be beneficial for everybody if it were just like more under the radar. You guys are aware, of course, that very, very soon is the sort of election coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, the election
I'm liking where
is
this is
coming up.
going.
And the Magistress will at this point probably be looking for any sort of edge that she can get. The only people who probably wouldn't be aware of this are like Darvik, who's just arrived, and maybe, I don't know, John, because he doesn't care.
You can't vote.
So she'll be at this point looking for any kind of edge that she can get, and of course, the minister, delegates to Zanvin, basically like, Zanvin, you know who to assemble, who to bring together for this particular excursion. People of ill repute, or at least not typical, guardsmen, so forth. Use the assets that you have to get everything together. And,
I think I know of the perfect little crew to assemble.
And bring
Oh.
them back here when you're ready.
All right.
Okay, so Zanvin basically gets assigned to go and bundle you guys up into a group, for the task that the Magistress has asked to be discreetly taken care of. However, we are still missing a way to loop in Jagan and Darvik. So, Jagan, you are approached by an individual who you've seen around fairly often. Very sort of scruffy-looking old man type guy, who has seen your potential, and he walks up to you after a particularly good fight in one of the sort of like monastery sort of Iori environments. He walks up to you after a good fight. This guy's got a gray beard, sort of scraggly looking individual, but he looks friendly, like bright eyes, sort of intelligent guy. Comes up and says, "You fight pretty well."
I do fight pretty well. What's it to you?
I like that you're so direct. Perfect. But I'm always looking for people that we can sort of coordinate with special skills like yours. People who know what they're doing in the heat of stressful situations, so to speak. And just muscle in general. Let me be frank with you. Muscle in general. There are those that need protecting, and I think that you would be a prime candidate to join in, at least for the present moment. I can offer gold, if that's what you're after.
I can take gold, but I would live to protect.
Well, that works even better for me. I won't have to pay you quite so much if you live to protect. And he says, name's Cohen, by the way. I work for the captain of the Crow's Feather, near Blackstaff. Maybe you've heard of her? Even if you haven't, it doesn't matter. He sort of like extends a hand to shake yours, and
Jagan will reach down with his giant monster rock hand and
yeah.
grasp his hand around.
A firm grip. A firm grip. Well, when you are prepared, report down to the docks on the 57th. You're probably on like the 40th or so tier at this point, because like monasteries are not going to be on like the low places.
Yeah, gotcha.
But they're not going to be super high either. Report down to the captain of Crow's Feather. like I said, Nira, on the 57th tier. I'll be down there as well, so we'll see you coming a mile away. I mean, you're very individual.
I've heard.
And we might have a couple jobs for you, or maybe something a little more specific. We'll see, I suppose.
I will see you there.
Perfect. All right, so we've looped that in. Good. Now for Darvik. So, Darvik, you have just arrived in Harn. Within the last 24 hours, I'm assuming is kind of like your time frame.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, just about. Okay. And you're looking for somewhere to orate, right? Well, you're on the 57th tier because you've just arrived, and that's where the boats come in. And as you're setting up, somewhere to do a little bit of a performance, your slave getting out the donations hat sort of thing.
That's about right.
Yeah, a crowd starts forming around, and you go about your business. If you want to roll like performs or anything, you can, or I can just keep going with narration. Either way, get you some free gold here. Yeah, not bad. It's not anything super spectacular, but it's you're still a little bit tired from the journey.
It's no Rockstar.
Still a little bit tired from the journey. So,
Oh boy.
after your performance, an elven woman comes up to you and says, "That wasn't half bad. Not too bad at all. I don't suppose you're looking for a job, are you?"
He says, well, it depends on the job.
Don't have anything specific in mind at this particular point. However, I'm always looking for eyes and ears. Just keeping me in the loop. And you seem to be new around here. No offense. But I haven't seen you before, and I know pretty much everybody around here. And just better if I keep tabs on everything that's going on. And the more I have at my disposal, the better it is. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to stay or anything like that, I can provide those sorts of resources, which can be a little bit harder to come by than you might think when you arrive as a new blood on this particular city. They're not.
I have had trouble in the past because of my race.
I don't think that'll be a problem here in Harn. We got plenty of your kind, half or full-blooded. Don't even need to know. She sort of like waves her hand like I don't even care. One of my most trusted crew members is a full-blooded orc, and he is he is a most bawdy and raucous individual, but he will break your arm in a second. Grass go pee, indeed. She basically continues and says, "I'm Nero, by the way, of the Crow's Feather. Sort of a merchant, privateer. Like I said, if you're looking for a job, I got a place for you to stay. Easiest money you'll ever make."
I like easy money.
Well, good. Follow along with me, and we'll get you set up in a nice, cozy bunk. You and your property, of course. She like refers to the slave, like. Whatever.
I hit him on the back of the head and tell him to get moving.
Nice. What's his name, by the way? Just
actually, I don't think I came up with a name. Let's call him.
His name is Jean.
No.
No.
All right. Well, let me know when you.
No, his name should be Gene. Actually, we got John and Gene.
The haterade.
Let me know when you come up with one, but never mind for now. And she leads you back to the ship, basically, if you're willing to go to where people are going to be forming up. So, all right. So the party is all relatively in the same place. Now we can move on with the plot line. So Zanvin, you are basically looking for these guys. Now that you've reported back to the minister and there's been a little bit of time passed, you know who you're looking for the job that needs to get done. So,
all right.
You want me to switch it over to the ship so you guys can...
Let's do it. Let's switch over to the ship and let's do a little RP.
Do some RPs. Let me grab the characters for you other guys. Jagan's probably here by now. And, like, chatting with Cohen, probably. There we go. And,
Cohen.
And where's Darvik? Darvik. There we go.
I thought that was Exodia for a second.
Where? What? Where?
Jagan. I thought he was Exodia.
No,
I was like, what the shit?
Not Exodia, man.
It would be wise to keep thinking that.
Tanya's probably laughed. Estrella's probably laughed about Tanya with Grass because ow.
Elves, am I right?
Grass is like, their bones are brittle and they snap really easy. So basically,
that's why they try and leave marks.
basically this is a matter of you guys interacting with each other, and then I'll pick up the thread if you guys need a push or if you get done.
All right.
There's a
Do you guys want to interact with each other and like the new characters before I get here, or should we just say I'm getting here? That's up to you guys.
Wait, have I been fetched?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I get fetched after Zambin tells
you,
everybody.
yeah, you'd get fetched
Yeah,
after this, so
yeah.
you're not talking.
Yeah, after I get notified, I fetch you.
Estrella's sort of the go-between.
Mhm. I'm the go-between. I'm the negotiator.
This is more towards like the new guys, like Rock and Alex. Do you want to get acquainted with everybody else,
I
RP
feel
wise?
I feel like the best way would be for me to interact with Zambin. You know,
Sure.
because both of us bards.
Bard stuff. Cool.
I'm wondering if I should be here now or if you
Yeah,
guys are
Phoenix,
talking
let's just do it with,
shit.
like, you're arriving now, and everybody's kind of doing their thing, milling about and so forth. Stanting shouldn't be here. Why is he here? And Rallick.
Ralik's there too. Yeah.
There we go. So,
Okay, Alright, so Zanvin is going to walk down the deck, you know, classy like usual, like head held high. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here, but I am anyways.
The second I see Zambin, I walk up to him and try and basically just stare him down and say, "You're a bard too, aren't you?"
Zanvin's not even gonna look at him. Zanvin's gonna look past him. Captain Nira, permission to come aboard, and bow.
Nira looks over at you, you know, you're dressed up like the frickin', you know, classiest butler she's ever seen, if you know what I mean. And she just waves you on board like, yeah, no problem, come on.
And he walks up to the
What?
captain.
I block him. Oh no! I
You block
him
me?
and say, "Hey, I was talking to you."
Nira's just gonna, like, stand back and, like, watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
And Estrella, like, slides up beside her. Like,
Big boy.
Zanvin's kind of do like a little sleight of hand ghost sound for Nira's voice behind you saying, "Hey, back up."
I go for an intimidation roll.
you can't really roll intimidate against other players. Like, skill checks
Okay.
can't really be used against other players.
Well,
Cause
basically, it's not going to bother me because I know the same trick. So
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Well, yeah, you're a bard. Might as well."
Yes, I'm a bard, and what of it?
I think we should show each other what we've got.
I have no
These
time for
workers,
this.
but I
Step
like
out
'em.
of my way. I need to talk to your captain.
Nira, like.
And I will talk to you later. And if you treat me like this again, I will break you in half.
Zanvin's just ignore him like usual.
Nira's
Don't give a
gonna
shit.
Nira's gonna smile and be like, "That would be a fight I would like to watch." And then looking back to Zanvin, sort of says, "So what exactly brings you here today?"
I'm going to pull out the letter and give it to her. I have a need of your crew again.
She's gonna read through the letter and raise her eyebrow, like seeing who it's signed by, like the seal on it and so forth. Like, oh, this is coming right from the top. You're coming all the way down from the minister's office to here to get your mercenaries. Not that I mind. I'll gladly furnish you with a couple of men and women of the highest caliber. But you know, it seems a little distant from the target, don't you think?
Well, Captain Nira, I respect you as a captain, and I respect how you handle your people. And I need people who I know can get a job done, and you and your crew have shown me that that's not a problem.
Do you know how much this job is offering, pay-wise?
Do I know?
You can make something up. I really don't care.
Believe me, you will be paid
What?
very, very handsomely. Of course, your crew too. We don't really care. We have enough to go around.
Certainly. And Nira sort of looks across her, the assembled individuals. It looks very much like, the captain and the mercenaries, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like almost like a pimp, and the prostitutes are the good ones, and she's picking them individually. Like, this will be good for the team. This will be good for the team. Sort of thing. Like pointing at the
Zanvin's
individual
also
people.
going to point at
Pimpin'
Cadius
ain't
and
easy.
Australia and goes, "I definitely want those two again."
Oh, well, you're more than
Just
welcome.
gonna grin.
You're more than welcome to them. Estrella, I'm assuming that you can lead this adequately.
Alright, well, Zanvin, I'm assuming you'll be needing the muscle. Shall I grab our big friend?
He'll do. And also, the one who approached me on the ship. I like his gall. He seems to need to know who's in charge and who's not, but we might need somebody like that. Bring him along.
He'll make a
too.
nice meat shield.
Yeah, exactly.
But by the way,
Will do.
as you guys are all getting together, Nira, who's been training with Estrella for like the last couple days and so forth, like
Yeah.
to do the retraining, takes the opportunity to like try and surprise attack Estrella, like just
Oh,
to see
shit.
if she'll respond quickly enough. Roll reflex.
I'm gonna roll this manually. I'm not gonna do a macro. Macros end up
That's-
badly. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, so you're kind of going like, oh yeah, we could take the big one, and as you do, Nira like whips her rapier off her belt and like basically slashes yours off your belt in like a single motion, like it drops to the floor, just like clatters to the ground. Like, I'm very unimpressed.
Estrella goes red in the face. Just like, let me just move that up.
Zanvin's
and
just
go
going
get
to,
Jean,
like-
and she just leaves. She immediately leaves.
Zanvin's going to be looking forward, like, say he was here, looking forward to where, like, Estrella was, and just keep looking forward, like, if this was an anime, he'd have 3 question marks above his head, like, what the fuck just happened?
Nira,
Estrella leaves.
And he's just
like,
going to
he's gone.
slowly turn his head to Nira and go, like, puzzle look.
she replies, "We've been practicing. She's not fast enough."
The entire time this is happening, I'm just cleaning my boots.
Dude,
Just sitting on the mast, cleaning my boots. Like, I don't even care.
What is your slave doing?
My slave is just watching. He doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
Why are you cleaning boots and he's not?
That's
Because
true.
I'm a neat freak.
his character is like really into the cleanliness sort of deal. Anyway,
Do a better job of himself.
so with the team sort of assembling, and everybody sort of getting picked together, Estrella of course is going to get Jean because
Yeah.
Jean's a necessary part of the muscle of the team. Okay, so does anybody
Have a
want
new belt.
does
along the
anybody
way.
want anything further with this particular scene? Do you want to? Anybody got any RP they want to do with anybody here, or shall I switch it over for Jean and Tanya and Estrella?
Yeah,
Switch
go
it.
on.
I think you're good to
I'm
switch.
gonna walk up to the mountain.
Mountain. Okay. He sees you
How-
walk
How tall are you?
up. He is 6 exactly. 6 foot exactly.
Okay. So you're just broad, I guess, and mountainous.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You can hear that.
So I kind of walk up to you, and I'm, not like wide armed, but like kind of like shocked a little, and like walk up to him like, "Hi."
He will bow to you. He
Damn.
bows.
I bow back. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I bow back. I'm like, my name is Cadius, and I put out my hand.
I'll shake. Jagan shakes. He goes, well,
Jagan shakes.
Come
Okay.
on, sir.
he knows that
Sounds
one.
like an evil character. Chigad.
Sounds
Whoa.
awesome.
What's really funny is it's like you just bowed back. That is a declaration of challenge. Now we must fight.
So as I shake your hand, I kind of grab the other side of your hand and like shake it quite fiercely because you're probably stronger than me. And I'll just like pat you on the shoulder and be like, "Okay," and then I'll continue and like walk away because I'm kind of scared.
So Jagan is very confused at this point. He's seen some guy like insult the other one, and then the girl got a sword hit off her belt. Neither fights resulted in anything. They both just walked away. And then this guy like just comes up to him and just like stares, shakes his hand.
I love it. All
It's
right.
like, oh, why these guys?
All right, so I'm gonna switch over to Tanya and Estrella and Ja. I still don't have a map for Tanya's abode, but we'll just use the wine shop.
Yeah, we'll use the wine shop.
Where
When in doubt, just use Stanting Manor or
Yes,
something.
Standing Manor. There's still nothing in Standing Manor.
He got robbed.
So there we go.
By the way, anybody who doesn't see anything, don't worry. That's the line of sight. So don't worry if your screen is black.
Yeah.
Done.
So you arrive at the abode of Tanya and you know her various slaves. Jean is by far not her only slave. She has plenty of other
Wouldn't think, yeah.
acquisitions. However, they're a lot more specialized in sort of
I'm
the
just gonna be moving big old barrels.
yeah, big old bears. The sort of discreetities of the profession. You know, like the wine selling and purveying and so forth, sort of stuff. Her shopkeepers and so on, and like classy butlers, so on. All slaves, but So she sees you come to the front, Estrella, and when you enter, she greets you personally, as she has every time that you've come by. You know, you're good friends now, basically. Well, as friendly as you can get with Tanya, anyway. And she's
Just pretty damn friendly.
She smiles and says, "Ah, to what kind of visit is this?"
This is actually business, I say as I do a big, flourishing bow in greeting. We, or my group, not yet Jean, have a job from quite high up.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
I'm not sure the exact details yet, but...
And here I was hoping it would be a personal visit.
Okay.
I'm sure we can arrange one later, but for now I have the promise of a very high status job and a lot of pay, so for now it's just business.
Gotta get that.
So you're wanting to borrow Jean another
Yep.
time?
Same arrangements as usual.
Very well. As always, anything that he acquires, bring to me, and I will reward him appropriately.
Of course, of course. And of course I'll visit you later if you wish.
Of course. she says as if like no question. That is always part of the deal. she smiles and sort of waves Jean over. Jean,
Coming, my lady.
you have another job.
Hopefully
Oh.
they get things to hit.
Yeah. Can't see why
Yeah.
else you would need me.
Represent me well. She says, furrowing her brows in a sort of like, "Don't let me down, Jean." Sort of look.
Hey, he tends to, from what I've seen. In battle at least. Just-
Quickly jump off of that bomb.
Phoenix, I can hear you typing like really loud. It's super.
Yeah, that's why I
disruptive.
wasn't trying to.
Stop. I know you're trying to like do the thing, but yeah. Anyway, she excuse me. She smiles and sort of gestures that Jean can leave and winks at Estrella as she leaves. Very sort of "I'll see you later" type of gesture. She's
Run away!
yeah. She's
Straight returns the gesture and leads Jean out. Like
just
thing.
sort of like, "Let's go, Jean."
Let's go, Jean.
Yay!
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. So
Limping.
Excitement out of getting out of here.
if you two wish to discuss anything, perfect. If not, I'll keep going.
As long
Do you
as I haven't
wanna-
sold my stuff yet.
Oh, no, we haven't sold your stuff. It's all there. I've
Yep.
been taking care of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Still doing doing okay there?
Doing as best as I can.
Okay, well,
Making the
That's
best out of the
better.
situation that one little flower. I
Two,
will never
actually.
understand. The second one is for you.
see, this is why you're in a collar and I'm not.
Can we just go kill
I
things?
kid. Let's go.
Can we just go kill things? Sad face. All right.
Give him a pat on the
When
arm.
she said, "Are you okay?" I was expecting him to go, "No," and just bust out crying.
Just cry. Hang on, I gotta get something. 1 sec.
Jean.
Baby metal
Ah,
time.
Okay, so yeah, the setting is we are in a moving city. These guys are pirate ships. Blah blah blah. I'm higher up. Blah 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 stuff. Okay.
Okay, thanks. That was really informative.
that
Um,
was.
Yeah.
They are all caught up now.
Yeah. For those of you who are unsure what's going on, I know that you're getting some questions in the chat. Basically,
Here, I can
It's-
find your.
basically, it's a big city. It's a big
Should,
city in the middle of the desert that moves around. The pirates are airship pirates, and the world is a desolate wasteland. That pretty much covers it.
Under
very-
like character sheets or whatever, you should have a link to like a Harn details.
I should,
cutout.
yeah.
I'll go link your Tumblr post about that setting that I
Yeah.
saw you made one
It's
time.
probably a good way to do it.
Yep.
Anyway, so basically, you guys assemble after that. Once John is with you guys make your way up towards the higher tier, towards the magister. I mean, not the minister's office. And he only has a couple of moments to like speak with you, basically, until your he ushers you towards the higher tiers, even to meet with the magistress, because she asked like that you basically personally meet with her, so that she can direct you on this particular mission. This is an incredible like honor, I
Privilege.
guess. It's privilege, yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Zanvin's gonna
It
be
is.
like,
It is not a thing that like regularly like she just meets up with like any old random person and like chats with them. This is like the leader of the city, so she's
Yeah.
she is like very very important. Okay, so
I'm just not gonna say anything because
yeah, none of
Good
I
idea.
don't
Yeah,
think
probably
my
not.
character would say
The only
anything
people who should
about it.
probably say anything is maybe Cadius and Australia. That is it, because they're actually a little fancy.
so hang on. I'm just gonna
Cadius
add you guys to
Fancy.
the map.
works.
Cadius is a religious man, so he's fancy altogether.
He kind of
I am a religious man.
he kind of gets a pass like because he's
Yeah.
religious.
Like even Zanvin doesn't think he's like the dirtiest of the dirt because
Yes. Yes.
He's religious. And like
he's nothing like that John fellow.
Yeah.
No,
So
yeah, I
John,
did good work
Musky
starting
barbarian.
you are a
alliance.
flea in Zanvin's eyes.
I'm a flea with two great swords.
Flea is generous. He's like an inanimate object in most people's eyes. Anyway,
At least he's acknowledging me.
so you guys are ushered through basically you arrive at the elevator on the first tier and you're ushered through like a series of incredibly polished, nice
I-
hallways, like ferns growing in pots and various like awesome things that you wouldn't see anywhere else, like gold inlay in the walls, like kind of crazy shit. It's basically a palace up there, and you move through a central area where there's like a fountain, decorated with like statues in the middle of it that are like spewing water from like whatever, that kind
Water
of
and diamonds.
that kind of stuff. It's just like very very fancy, and
Diamonds, right?
you're sort of ushered through by a couple of servants, as quickly as possible, to the sort of back offices of this place, like the personal offices, and you find yourself sort of ushered into the back office here, and the doors closed behind you. Clearly, like they're trying to move you through before lots of people saw you. Basically, it's kind of a matter of like discretion a little bit. And you arrive, and you can see in this office, of course, the magistress is on the other side of the desk, sitting writing something in a journal or a tome, and she's dressed in very fine sort of silken garments, light and like white and gold colored, with like really really bright splashes of purple, in various places, scarves and so forth. The other person that you see in the room is a wizard that some of you will recognize if you talk to him at the party.
Oh, out of character, I remember him.
He is Ryland, for those of you who remember him, and he's like one of the head mages at like the Mages Tower, college sort of place within the city. Though mages are not highly regarded, he is clearly a skilled individual, and he must be here for a reason, right? So yeah, you enter, and she looks up and says, "So you're the team that the minister has gathered for this particular mission?"
Zanvin's gonna walk around here, bow like he's supposed to, because
I did the same.
Magistress. You don't want to be rude to the Magistress.
Indeed.
Indeed, my lady. We are here for the mission that you wanted of us, although I do not know what it is yet.
I daren't write it down. There are ways that letters, of course, can be intercepted, and I would prefer to communicate with you here and tell you exactly what it is that I need you to do, and set you on your way as quickly as possible.
Very good, my lady.
The way that
I trust that you have everything silenced, so this doesn't leave this room.
Of course. The way that that she speaks is sort of gentle but authoritarian. Sort of. She could be your friend, but she's also very much in charge.
Ooh. That brings a shiver down my back.
The room is, as anybody who's detecting magic, if you have detect magic, if you detected magic in this room, you would go fucking blind. This room is like as magic can be. Like the entire room is coated in fucking sigils of protection, and like you could set off like 17 nuclear bombs outside this room, and it would probably survive. Like that it's that kind of protected.
Oh god, that just makes me more interested to know who we're hitting.
And also, she, of course, has a reputation, and her name is, of course, Talendrel. Talendrel.
Talendrel or Talithel?
Talithel, sorry.
Okay.
Magistress Talithel. Talithel, yes. And she has a reputation of being an incredibly powerful spellcaster herself. She is an arcane user of some description, which is the common theory. So she has a familiar, probably somewhere. She's been seen with various different animals, maybe decoys, who knows, over the time that she's been in office. Anyway,
she's a witch.
So
Nah.
she you say, oh, I trust you have the room silenced, and she continues saying, yes, everything's prepared, and of course I have Master Ryland here for this particular endeavor. Even I will need someone of his skill.
Yes, Master Island. And he turns and bows, and I've heard much of your work.
Right. Bear.
I'm sorry.
Ryland is uncharacteristically quiet. Those of you who remember him from the party was like, yes, let's talk about magic theorems and stuff. He was like very, very.
This guy's an idiot.
He's uncharacteristically quiet because, well, he's there for the job, so to speak, and doesn't want to. It's not a party, so to speak. She says, as you are likely to know, of course, the elections are coming up soon, and not that I'm worried, as I never am. I'm quite a popular individual with those in power and those who have the power to initiate change. I do like to solidify my lead, let's say. The magisters before me and magistresses before me all had a sort of a symbol of their leadership, something that was held in high regard within their offices, a scepter or a sword or wand or a cloak. These items that become sort of the legendary items of those those people. Nobody who's not powerful becomes the leader of the city of Harn, and these items, of course, speak to that. However, some of them have been lost. These items within the city. It's interesting how much space can be generated within such a urban environment that nobody ever finds out about. You know, secret rooms, lost passages, these kinds of things. Especially when it comes to those who are practiced in the arcane, there are pocket dimensions, places that look as if they take up a drawer's worth of space, but in fact are entire floors. Things like that. I'm sure you're aware of what I'm speaking of.
Of course.
She says, the previous Magister had a scepter that he kept at his side at all times. An item of incredible symbolic importance to the people. He was well liked. I'm out of character. I totally spaced on giving this guy a name, so I'm just going to call him the previous Magister. But you guys remember him, those of you who are Harnites remember him as being like pretty kick-ass. Anyway, so the previous Magister had a scepter that he would have at his side at all times, an item of incredible symbolic power. That was never recovered when he was unfortunately eliminated. I believe that he kept it in this sort of strong area of his, and we've found documentation that may lead to where it may be. You know, as to how to get there, we can create a portal which may be able to take you straight to the exact coordinates, the exact location.
Where exactly is this location? Will we be having any difficulty with anybody?
I believe it's within the city. I don't believe that anybody else is aware of it, so if there's anything, it will be defenses put there by the Magister himself or his trusted advisors back in the time when he was in charge. However, the reason I'm asking you to come here and do this, of course, is if I can get access to that scepter, if I can have it as my own, it is, we can say, you know, we found it, and by the grace of, you know, Serenre, that I am, of course, fit to be the ruler of Harn for however many more years my reign continues because of this symbol. You understand how this would influence the
Yes.
voting.
Make a speech, recite a prophecy, say you were meant to, and the ones who don't know better will, of course.
And when it comes to the Blue Bloods, that's most of them.
I can agree wholeheartedly.
All right. After hearing this, I can very much say I will take on this task. Me and my ragtag crew here.
Ragtag.
Well, more ragtag than this floor demands. But she nods and basically, yeah, you've had time to gear up. She nods and says, well, as soon as you're ready, of course, we can have Master Ryland conjure the correct portal and send you on your way. Get for me the scepter, bring it back, and I will make sure that should I win the next election, the more prominent problem, that you'll be well rewarded. Perhaps official posts may be in order. Redactions of slavery contracts. You know, she says all this sort of just, you know, offhand.
I don't know about the rest of them, my lady, but for me, just being in your presence is all the more astounding.
She smiles at you very much. You know, you're doing the flattery thing, and she gets that all the time. And she says, "Yes, my presence is very, you know, illuminating, isn't it?" Just joking with
I would have
I
said
do have-
magnificent, but I wouldn't have
I
wanted to
myself
sound
do
like a
have
kiss ass.
one request, though.
Oh, a request. What would that be?
Everyone does.
that one day I play a song for you and just you, so you can enjoy it or not enjoy it. It's how you like.
Estrella rolls her eyes so hard at this.
So hard, just
Zanvin's not even caring.
Completely obviously, like, oh, this guy.
she doesn't seem like she takes it hardly. I mean, she knows you're sucking up, but that's she's a politician, so sucking up is not something new to her. She nods and says, "I would most appreciate that, my dear Zanvin. I've heard of your musical aptitude before. I'm sure we can arrange something. For now, find me what I want, and then we'll talk about things that we can do to compensate you afterwards."
With that, Zanvin immediately turns around to the others. I trust you are all have gotten ready, like I said. That's to the rest of you. Yes, no, maybe so. Throwing it up in the air there.
Dovik
As
was kind of
Zanvin
not
turns
listening.
around,
He
I
was
look at the
cleaning his
Magistress
over
and I
again
gesture at him
because
like, can you believe this guy?
obsessive, but he's like,
See, Zanvin's gonna have saw that and kind of like thwack you with the stick of the violin.
The bow.
The bow, yeah.
Yeah.
The bow. Yep.
The stick? What kind of bard are you?
She's just gonna grin.
Um,
Touch
Zanvin's
it.
just gonna like shake his head back and forth and kind of grin too. So you all ready?
I am.
Again.
Please, everyone, stay quiet.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking in her presence.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's
pretty
wise.
much
John's
not a-
ready.
But the Magistress is going to say, of course, at the end, just before Ryland like moves over, and he's like, "Oh, I'll get the portal ready, my lady," and he starts, putting things on the ground and drawing the correct, alchemical diagrams and making sure everything's at the correct angles and so forth for the portal. The Magistress finishes with, of course, none of this arrangement, the whole you finding this for me and bringing it back, none of this leaves this circle of individuals. If I hear even a whisper of that the scepter had come to me through illegitimate means, then I'll know who to be blaming. And it will be all of you, and it will be unpleasant. She says with.
I assumed it was a given.
She says with a perfect smile, like very, very much just a warning.
Oh yeah.
If you
I assumed
attempt
it
to
was a given.
sabotage, if
Okay.
you attempt to sabotage her political campaign, she is going to fuck you up.
Oh no, it's not her I want to sabotage. It's Kay.
So Ryland finishes the portaling, and he gestures to the party. He says, "As soon as you're ready, just go on through, and it should lead you out exactly where you need to be."
Zanvin's gonna lift an eyebrow. Should.
Well, I mean, it's not an exact science.
That's as he kind of like shakes his head and goes, "Oh God," and just like steps through the portal first.
Okay, cool.
Straight gestures for everyone to go on.
Zanvin steps through the portal.
Jogana go through the portal, but not
Dovik
first.
goes second.
But not
Can't
first.
let Zanvin be,
I'll be just a second
Cadius,
AFK. real quick.
Cadius bows again.
Okay,
Caddy is being mega polite because it's the magic.
it's the Magistress.
I haven't
Holy
said
map
anything. Just I've bowed 4 times. I can't move. People are walking away. I'm stuck. I eventually go through the portal.
Estrella's gonna
watching
wait
is
until until she's the last one there and look to the Magistress and say, "I won't bother with flattery, but if you ever need a rather unsavory job done, then I can be an option," and just walks to the portal.
Holy map size
I
that one.
thought
Are
that
you-
was gonna
are
be
you-
if
are
you
you-
ever want a talented young.
Are you basically like propositioning for the job of Magistress's assassin? Like, is that what that was?
Not even assassin, just anything.
Just like
under
if you
the
want
radar.
to like buy drugs or like have a good time.
No, anything like exactly what she's doing now. Anything that she doesn't want to get out or leave to the authorities.
Yeah. Before you step through the portal, Estrella, you're the last one through, right? Before you step
Yeah.
through the portal, she nods and says, I'll keep you in mind. And then just sort of like waves you through,
Good.
so to
Then I'm
speak.
off.
It's very much like, if you come back with what I want this time, maybe we'll think about next time, you know?
Well, yeah. If I don't come back, I'm dead. So
Well, yeah, probably.
yeah.
I'll poo. I'm gonna die.
I know.
Hey guys.
Zanvin's gonna look around once they jumps through the portal and go, "Oh, this place has probably seen better days."
Yeah,
I have a
I'm
question.
gonna give you a description. Oh yeah, what's up?
I have
What's,
a question though.
what's up, guys?
Is this in regular normal lighting, or is this like
No,
dark
this
in
is
here,
this
or
is dark. It's dark.
This is dark. Okay, cool.
I was about to do description for you. So, you find yourself, when coming through the portal, there's sort of a blinding light, you know, going through the portal, and as you arrive, you find yourself in a very musty, sort of dust-covered room. And this place has definitely seen better days. There's like rubble that's fallen from the ceiling that's kind of on top of the tables and stuff. It looks like this may have been sort of a social area, some sort of like library or you know, office or something before this. However, it's also fallen into disrepair. There are the whole air. When you breathe, it feels like you're breathing in dust. You know, like that sort of very musty smelling, like old room. It's definitely like that, and this would make sense for it being something belonging to, or a place belonging to the old Magister, considering he's been out of office for, you know, 40 so years or something like that. Yeah, this is you're looking at definitely a place like this. So that's kind of where you stand. There are a couple of doors on the other side of the room, wooden doors that look like, again, that they've seen better days. Though they look heavy enough that like to push them would be necessary. Like, they're not just gonna crumble sort of under your touch. They're not that rotten, but they're certainly not.
Okay.
But it is dark in here.
Oh yeah, it's dark. As you step.
Dancing lights. I mean,
Oh my god, I forgot to hang on.
Okay.
My dynamic lighting layer is not exactly what I want.
Okay.
Because my doors are
Is-
see-through.
Is the Rock Man wearing armor?
No, he's a monk. He's made of armor.
Okay, whatever
Well,
you do,
Zanvin's
never-
going to kind of, you know, like, and everybody's weapon is gonna start glowing, except for the monk because he doesn't have a weapon.
Well,
His fists are weapons.
they count as natural and
Yeah.
and manufactured.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't think you can cast.
Yeah, but they're not items.
Yeah.
What are you doing to him?
I'm making our weapons glow. I can make items
so
glow.
light.
Yeah, I have light.
Okay.
Oh,
So do you have pants on? Do you at least
I
have
have,
pants
I have
on?
bracers.
Oh, he has.
I'll make your bracers
Yeah,
glow.
bracers. That's good.
I have a question. The Rock is not wearing gear, I guess. I guess you're a half orc bard. You're wearing what I can see as to be armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll go up to the Rock and touch him. I have to roll
Oh.
something for this.
Oh.
I don't know if this works, but I have to roll
Every
something.
time I do, I just touch my rock.
So I have to get above 35, which I did. Okay, cool. I cast what is it? Mage armor?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, mage armor.
Yeah,
I
mage
believe.
armor.
So you get some defense there, buddy.
So
I
that's
gain
a
a
plus
lo-
4 armor bonus. But if you've got an armor bonus from anything else, of course, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I gained 3.
Just touch the Rock, walk away.
touch the rock.
3, you already have
Shut up.
one
Hey,
armor.
buddy.
It doesn't
First,
stack
I
with
have to
natural armor.
check this.
Okay.
It does. It does stack with natural armor. Yeah, but I have a bracers of armor, so it doesn't
Yeah.
stack. with
Okay,
bracers.
okay.
So
Okay,
so
second
you,
bracers.
as you guys are stepping around, like, you know, the place is definitely old and dusty enough that you're basically kicking up dust just walking. Like, your footsteps are leaving like visible imprints in the dust on the floors. You know.
Mine are probably
Zanvin's
leaving
obviously
large
not
clouds.
happy.
I'm just kicking it up all behind you
Well-
guys. So.
Yeah, I'll stay in the back.
Zanvin's
as to
obviously
not-
just not happy. He's getting dust on his fancy shoes, on the bottom of his
Dorvik is
pants.
Dorvik is
Like,
Like, he's just
in a-
like,
in a
ah.
because like
Perception.
everything's dirty. Everything's dirty.
By
man.
the way, Darvik, we're just assuming that your slave is not here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't bring your slave to go see the Magistress.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Perception check this door.
Kind of, like,
Your perception checking that door is now. All right. So that 19 is your perception check.
Yep.
You hear the
Yep.
the echo of silence on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
Other door, you also hear the echo of silence. Caddies.
But seeing as people are going through that door,
The whole place is just like from what you can hear, nothing is running. Not even you can't even hear background noise. Like
That's
Oh,
disturbingly.
the way that Harn would generally be sort of like humming along, if you know what I mean, like that sort of vibrative
If I
background
wasn't,
noise.
if
You don't even
I
hear
wasn't
that.
John, I might be cautious.
It is
but
just
That feels really not okay.
it is just like very quiet.
is this door locked? Can I just
No, you can you just push it open.
push it open and go through?
Okay.
What the?
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
So you step into this room, and in this room there are several statues. Just as caked in dust, the features lost to this dirt that's like accumulated, on them. A couple of nice looking sort of dog statues, and some others that are more humanoid with sort of various weapon types in their hands. One with like a morning star, one with a sword, one with a bow, and one with a like a musket, an old looking musket sort of over its shoulder.
I'm
Zenman's
going
just
to
going to like admire
de-
this
detect
animal one.
detect magic
You gonna detect magic?
it's 30
In a-
feet.
30 feet?
30 feet.
Each of the weapons of the statues glows just a little with magical
Ooh.
energy.
I'm
They
gonna
look
present-
the weapons do look like they are part of the statue, however, like sculpted into it, but the sword has a glow, the morning star has a glow, the bow has a glow, and the musket sort of has a glow.
Is Cadius going to tell us this?
Under my breath, I'm kind of like, that's pretty nice, and I'll continue walking.
Yeah, don't
I
tell
don't know
anyone
what it
that there's
means.
magic. I
Alright.
don't have trap sense.
This
It wouldn't
door.
turn out good.
Perception again.
This door perception again, the echo of silence.
And I'm gonna go through.
It's very hard to perception things, Sure,
yeah.
Step through.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
A lever. I really
So-
want to pull it.
As you step through, you see what looks like a platform in the center of this very old room. Keep in mind, again, just like keep it in the back of your head that this whole place is like ancient. Like
Yeah.
it looks like it hasn't been touched by human hands for like decades. Around this central platform, this the yellow there, around this there's sort of a small railing and like one entrance to that railing nearby to the lever. It looks like this middle platform is sort of a fenced off maybe elevator. That might lead
Yeah.
downward.
It's old, so I don't trust it.
Are there any rocks or big things around?
Perception. This door.
Oh.
Perception's just getting worse.
Cadius is rolling
Oh.
perception for rocks and stuff.
Yeah, just rocks, rubble, big things.
you remember that there's rubble in that other room, right? Like back there. You
Yeah,
could go grab
yeah.
like a stone and like throw it on if you wanted.
I don't want to go that far. I'm just
You
gonna
know-
walk around.
Okay, all right. So Estrella and Jean rolling for perception in that other room. You hear the echo of silence.
Okay.
And going. Wait, is it locked?
Nope.
And going through. Bloody arrows.
Go.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
You step through. In this room, there are several humanoid sort of statues, like they look like a little bit like robot sort of statues, like a little bit like thin warforged. However, their eyes are dim. Their bodies are frozen in some mundane activity. One of them sort of seemed to have been stalking the library shelves. Another seemed to be bringing a pile of books that he's got in his arms across the room. Another sort of just standing idle, so on. Like that. Each of them has a shield over his back and a sword at his hip. However,
Jean.
they are they are completely inactive. They are not moving. They are not doing anything. But you feel sort of oppressed, as if like you should be tiptoeing. Sort of a feeling like that sort of tingle
Okay.
of like these things might be sleeping.
That's
Yeah.
code
Okay.
for I shouldn't go up and push
I'm
it.
gonna stealth then. If you need me to roll, I will, but I'm
No,
just
that's
gonna
fine.
go very
Hey,
quietly.
As long as there's no you're fine at the moment.
As long as
To
there's
the
no
library.
Cadius, we're fine.
I'm gonna look through the closest bookshelf. Just,
Look through
Just
the
look.
closest bookshelf. On this shelf that you're looking through are the annals of history of Harn. The various
I pick up the oldest one and start reading.
the oldest one. You start reading about Magister Iliandro, who was the second Magister that Harn ever had when they formed up. Originally, the book is basically like as you're turning pages, like crumbling in your hands. It's like super old.
Hey,
You think
we're here for the scepter.
you think maybe old enough that like this place might be older than you think. Like
I wonder if we
like
can-
older than maybe the Magister or the previous Magister, if you know what I mean. Like just by the ancientness of the book, that this place is older. Like there's no way in like a couple decades that a book would be in this much disrepair, unless it were maybe already that old to begin
Oh,
with.
I wonder if we can find book 1 of Dragon Dongs.
Okay, John's
I was
level of
tempted to
interest-
look, but I didn't.
John's level of interest in this room is like in the negatives, so
It's just-
meander
There's
back
a door
up.
up here, though.
I'm pretty sure that's the door that leads to where we came in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the other
Mhm.
room because I'm just not. History doesn't keep me interested too long.
What are these?
I'm waiting for Cadius.
Perception this
Wanna waste
door.
I'm going to stare right in the face of this dim-eyed thing.
Cadius.
Perception
Oh.
this door unless
It's just Cadius, don't.
Cadius.
It's this is the one that has like an armful of books. Like it's kind of carrying them like with its hands like this, and you're looking directly into its dead eyes. It stares back at you sort of impassively. It looks like an inanimate object. It doesn't move. It doesn't flinch. Dust has like coated these things. It's as if they're statues, sort of
Yeah.
standing in the middle of the room.
I'll walk backwards and then turn around and then continue to leave. Like I'm just like rocks that move. I've never seen this. Things that aren't moving. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Just
As
Done.
a rock,
Okay.
as a rock that moves, I take offense.
As a rock.
I'm sorry.
that was great.
a lovely 9 perception on this one.
Well, it's not
Or
like
silence.
anything's really changing.
Yeah, okay.
It's the echo of silence.
Push
this
through.
this whole place is eerily quiet. It is like so
Okay.
quiet it like would be disturbing to you, So going
Oh my
in here,
God. More books.
you can see that. No, actually, no. This is
Oh, cafeteria?
This is more of a supply room, actually.
Oh.
All kinds of odds and ends, small bric-a-brac and, weights and map scrolls, and then on the shelves there are sort of various strange-looking orbs and small gems and so forth, like lining the shelves. Again, all coated in that dust. Very much oppressed by this sort of age and silence of this place.
Estrella's eyes are going to linger on the gems, but then she's going to turn around and try and usher everyone out again.
They are certainly valuable looking to the appraising eye. These things are, they're as big as your fist, sort of gems. Like,
I feel like we just
However,
have
the
a subtle-
Magistress will be compensating us, so that outweighs that and creepy robots. Or creepy,
Is this-
metal people.
Is this are all the doors just unlocked?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through this one.
Oh yes. Okay.
Hello.
You don't want to hear that when you
Cadius.
walk into a door. Oh,
Alright.
yes.
All right. So as you enter this room, did you perception check this room?
No.
No. Well,
You said the whole place is just quiet. so
well, I
just,
mean, it pretty much is, but I'm just saying.
let's just
So-
ignore everything.
So you came, as you come in here, you can see like there are several of the same sort of robot servitors, you know, like doing nothing, you know, idling in some motion that they've paused in for decades. However, there is one individual who looks very similar to those robots. I know this is the same icon that I used for another character, but it's not the same guy.
Okay, just making sure.
Is he coated in dust?
His robes, well, he's not in the same manner. As you walk in, you can see him moving slightly, like he's actually hunched over that table, like looking at something, and there's like clear arm movement, like as he flips a page, and you hear the sort of like of like a page turning, you know, that sort of like paper noise of just like the lifting and letting go. It's like that quiet, you know. He doesn't turn around when you enter, by the way.
Okay.
He is like hunched over the table, sitting and flipping the pages of this book.
Ooh, I step back and I whisper back to the group back there and say, "We got a moving one. Be cautious."
We got a live one, boys.
I was trying to think of how to word that. We got a
I'm gonna
live
go
one
into the
over
room
here.
then to just see it with my own
Zanvin
eyes.
has been in this hallway this whole time, so he has no idea what you mean.
By the
You've
way-
got a moving one.
By the way, Zenman, I know that you're near the lever there.
Mhm.
Taking a closer look at it, you can see that to move that lever requires a turnkey device. Like there's like a latch on the lever that you would need to undo to be able to shift it.
Of course there's. Zanvin's just going to like shake his head. My job is never easy.
I'm just gonna slowly approach this guy. Because I feel like silence is keeping these robots from doing anything.
Okay, so you're coming up.
Always Jean.
You're coming up behind him. All right.
And I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
You're gonna tap him on the shoulder. As you tap him on the shoulder, he like suddenly like turns around into your face. You know, like very very much like a very sudden movement, considering the slow way that he's been sort of turning pages every minute or so while you've been here. Like super, almost as if he's very surprised. As he turns around, you can see that there's like a rip through his face, basically, where on one side it looks similar to the sort of robots that have been around, that you've seen that are like paused, and on the other it looks completely human, like definitely sort of the same as you'd have on any other person.
I'm gonna make kind of a freaked out gasping noise and step back.
The robot eye basically like reddens, and as he notices like the rest of the people in the room, all of the others in this room, the eyes go and like light up with a very sort of whirring sound as these things sort of like wind up and stretch out from whatever activity they've been paused in for the last however long.
Zanvin's just going to shake his head, put the case of his violin on the ground, click, open, and take the violin out.
We don't know if he's hostile. Glowing red eyes don't mean anything.
Dorvik is just gonna say, "Does anybody need any grease?"
You know the term.
The sort of android individual doesn't immediately strike at you or anything. There's no sort of immediate hostility. But Jagan, you're the closest to the door. Roll perception. Did you know the Terminator theme song? Dun, 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 dun.
22.
Ooh, nice.
Dun, dun, dun. You can hear a light sort of robotic clicking from the various other rooms that you may have been in just before this.
Okay.
As well, like across the hall, you can sort of hear things booting up, or like things moving, or like the clatter of a book falling to the floor after so much idling. There's clearly activity elsewhere now as well.
Okay.
This has alerted everything into a sort of on state.
Jean.
Ah.
Zanvin's gonna go, "Hello there, sir. We are here on business of the Magistress."
He stares. He stands up and he stares, uncomprehendingly, at you, as if what you're saying is completely ludicrous. You know, and in a very robotic tone, replies, "Magister, surely."
I believe you've been down here for a very long time. Right now, it's the Magistress of Harn. We haven't had a Magister for quite a couple of years.
Quite a couple of years.
Couple years.
Quite a couple of years.
Quite a couple.
We reside here to defend the Magister's library. Is the only reply that you get.
Oh, well, we're not here for books.
Very well then.
When was the last time you spoke
Goodbye.
to the Magister?
I leave the room.
Yeah, he's just like, nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
As he passes, I'll tell him to be careful. There are more behind us.
Okay. Then I'll just wait here. God.
When
Shoot.
Zanvin's
the
going
last
to
time
like
you spoke to
walk
the
over
Magister?
to him and go, I do not know if you know this, but the Magister himself is not of this world anymore.
That is not concerning. We follow direction.
Shit, I don't know where to go with this.
They're
Um,
clearly the mind of this individual is clearly fairly simple, as it would be with any of these robots, so to speak. You will have seen this kind of construct before if you've been in the city, like at all. These are sort of your very basic level sort of Magitech servants, you know.
Okay.
For those wizards who don't want a slave, or for those engineers who are dabbling with, you know, the void between man and machine, so to speak. These are your typical servitors. They are
So there's no reasoning with it.
though these ones are incredibly like old looking, you know, like the
Okay.
whole looking like a person thing is fairly unusual.
Played out.
Yeah.
At this point.
Dorovic just says, "Hey, not hey." He says, "Do you? The Magister has told us that he needs a scepter. Do you know what it is?"
We guard the Magister's library.
All right.
Do you know where that elevator lift thing leads?
Below.
And or how to use it?
What lies
Wish-
below?
Yeah.
Further, sorry, further domain of the Magister's library.
And what is contained within other than books below?
Many valuables, dear to the Master, or dear to the Magister.
Guys, we're not
Very
gonna get
well.
anything with these things.
Might we take a look?
It is forbidden.
Gah!
It is forbidden.
Of course it is.
Of course.
The perfect.
Well,
by the way, the robots like around you are basically going about the regular tasks that they might be, you know, if they were still doing what they were doing at the correct time, so to speak, like stocking the shelf or archiving something that was on the table that somebody left there, you know, that sort of thing. And this seems to be the only one who will respond to any sort of stimuli. Like the others, even if you went up and tried to speak to one, it doesn't stop for you. Clearly, this is sort of like your interface individual.
okay.
And clearly, the Magister was very fond of the whole robot thing.
Yeah.
I mean, robots take, you know, they last forever, and you just give them an order, and they'll do it till the end of time, apparently.
Is this upper level restricted as to who visits? I mean, us.
Access to the first level is for guests.
And how many levels are there in total?
Just the 2. Please
Okay.
browse at your leisure. He sort of like robotically gestures around.
Theoretically.
The books are
I-
fragile.
So he's a librarian bot for guests, I guess.
Pretty much.
Can I
Yeah.
perception this guy to see if he has the key on him anywhere?
You can, yes.
What is my perception? 1 second.
I just know we're gonna have to end up killing this guy.
I do not have much perception.
Yeah.
18. He does have several keys, though you don't know what the others would be too. They're large and ornate sort of keys on his rotting leather belt, tied to a loop.
Zanven's going to turn
This-
around and kind of
this-
turn Australia with him.
By the way, this is also the only clothed one of the robots. It's like wearing like sort of a tatty robe at this point. I mean, it's probably moth-eaten or like just decayed with time here. But it's definitely the only one that's wearing any kind of gear other than the shield and sword that each of them is equipped with. That looks like it could be a part of their arm if they wanted it to.
He's gonna turn to her and like silently, like actually, he's just gonna bring her over here. Like, come over here, please.
Yep.
Like, so this guy doesn't hear it.
Mhm.
So he's gonna whisper to her. I see this going one of 2 ways. Either A, one of you can sleight of hand those keys off so we can get to the lower floor, or
What keys?
he's going to point at the guy, his belt. Look at the belt.
Okay.
The
Well, I
lever
need to
to
make a
get
check, or him
downstairs.
pointing it out will make me see it.
That's fine. You can see it if he's like it's
Okay.
over there.
Okay.
The lever to
Alright.
get downstairs apparently needs a key. And he, I believe,
I
has
wander
that.
over and say, I also have a skeleton key, if we need it.
Unless your skeleton key is big and ornate. Like, I'm guessing this is a huge key. Like,
Yeah, you're not really looking like at a door lock.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it's sort of like a larger mechanism
Okay.
to like unlatch the lever.
Well, then I probably wouldn't say that. And I just walk
Well, bring a couple of the muscle in here just in case, but I'll see if I can get that.
Sandvin's going to walk out here and go, you and you, get in here.
I'm gonna turn to you and be like, sure.
Oh,
I don't even know what's going on. I'm so out of it.
Cadius is like, I just don't want to be here anymore. This sucks.
This is really crappy. There's no sunlight here.
Straight gestures for
There's
people to
clearly
kind of
not any
spread out.
Nazis.
Well,
Yeah.
I honestly like the silence has been replaced with the rhythmic sort of whirring noise of the robots going about their business. So at least it's not completely quiet anymore.
Let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, okay. So Estrella approaches this librarian robot, gets, fairly close. I'm gonna go there. And looks him over, saying, I've never seen one like you before in my travels. What model are you? And she starts, doing the whole examining thing like an engineer would do, where they really fascinated.
She the robot answers, very mechanically, like a canned answer sort of thing. I am a model TF3J, made specifically to serve the Magister in his library. Each of the excuse me. Each of the models around is a direct ancestor, I suppose, of my own model, the previous generation.
Wow, fascinating. And she kind of grabs him by the chin and gently looks at the, the face part and goes, and your master liked making some of his look rather human. And while his face is to me, my other hand is going to try and sleight of hand the
You're gonna
keys.
try and sleight of hand the keys. When you like touch his chin, he does the whole like, it would be preferable if you would unhand me. You know.
Okay, I do, but I keep him looking to me, and I try and sleight of hand the
God.
keys.
Ah!
I know. Good bonus, low roll.
As you reach for the keys and tug at his belt, he realizes what you're doing, and says, well, steps back, like, basically, like, tries to push you away, and steps back, saying, "Intruders, defend the Master's library!" You know, and all the robots around go like, shield,
Pull out my
sword,
swords.
Alright, I'll whip
and
my
get
sword
ready to
out.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, sword out. Sure. I don't know what's going on. Why are robots attacking us?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I love Cadius.
Estrella just like super fumbles the
I
pickpocket.
know.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Not gonna lie.
I have to say, like, if you'd got it, I would have just let you get it, and he would have noticed, wouldn't have not noticed. And
Yeah, I checked my sleight of hand bonus before, just in case. But, oh man. The dice. I have a feeling the dice aren't gonna go so well.
2, 3, 4,
I have a feeling I
5.
can't daze these guys.
I'm missing someone.
Probably not. If they're constructs, they're immune to mind affecting things.
Yeah.
And sleep. Paralysis. I think paralysis. I'm going off the top of my head.
So
I'll-
half of my
I'll look.
things are.
Okay. I didn't want to look up the...
QQ laser beams.
Yes.
I will look. And,
Construct
I will
things.
look and tell you.
Poison.
Okay.
Are any of you knowledge engineer or knowledge arcana?
Both.
Oh, both.
Oh.
Nice.
Bard's
Uh,
getting
So not
knowledge for
really much
everything.
of anything. So
Okay.
actually, no, wait, I don't have rank
Yeah,
for
I
it.
have both.
Just
too.
if you want to know some details about these robots, basically. Like.
No, I only have local, so I wouldn't have any, like, mechanical or combat bonuses. Like,
I
wouldn't know
didn't put any
any
ranks
of
in it. I realized.
So which one is that, Simon? Arcana or engineer?
That one's going to be engineer.
Engineer? Okay. You know that these are, regardless of their weapons, they're not really combat models. Like the frames of these ones are not what you would use, say, in like an armed situation for like, you know, military or anything like that. These were never used as combat robots, though they certainly can act as, you know, temporary guards, and they're good at like getting in the way of stuff. They're generally not going to be, you know, super threatening to anybody who really knows
Those
what
ones
they're
are
doing.
downstairs.
yeah, those ones are downstairs.
They might be.
And currently online because we talked to man. Damn.
We had to talk to
well,
him
we
no
had
matter
to get
what.
the keys anyways.
Yeah.
So for those
for
of you
Dragon and-
those
yeah.
of you who are wondering, for constructs have no con score. They have low light vision and dark vision. They are immune to all mind affecting effects, so they can't be charmed, compulsed. They don't have morale. They, you know, so forth. They can't heal damage on their own because they can't be like healed by positive energy. Basically, they have to be repaired. They are not subject to any ability damage or fatigue or exhaustion. They just like they can't be tired. They're immune to anything that requires a fortitude save. So basically, like, if you're going to poison them or if you're going to hit them for so much damage, they need to save. So you can't coup de grace them, basically. They're not at risk of death or massive damage. They cannot be raised or resurrected, and they gain bonus hit points based on their size. So that's constructs for you. Those of you who are knowledge engineering, you would know these things necessarily more than just keep RP-wise that in your head, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to roll initiative for these individuals.
I don't wanna be
Sweet, still can sneak attack them.
Yeah, they can still be sneak attacked.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, they changed
Just
that.
look that up just in case.
It is
Yeah, they changed that in
possible.
Pathfinder.
It is possible to have a flat-footed construct.
Yep,
Makes
constructs and undead. Good changes.
Estrella, you're
Nice.
first.
done.
All right. I'm turning to Sir Rock, and I'm going to say, you. What's your name, first of all?
Jargon.
Okay, Jagan,
Jagan.
you go on the other side of him, and I'm just gonna go right there.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
action.
gonna hold my action. Like, hold on it. Prevent attack. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Is that provoking attack of opportunity? Because you are moving through.
You know what?
Yeah.
Is he flat-footed though? Like,
No,
Oh, that's
he's
right.
not. Well, he's flat-footed because he hasn't acted, but that doesn't mean he can't take an attack of opportunity.
oh, okay.
Does-
Flat. Being,
You know what? I'm gonna
being-
try an acrobatics.
Being flat-footed
So,
doesn't actually prevent attacks of opportunity.
24.
Play it for-
24 is good for beating his CMD, so you can get.
Okay,
past.
so I move there. And I ready an attack.
Okay. All right. And yeah. Oh no, you are right in that unless he has combat reflexes or uncanny dodge, he can't make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
while he's
Okay. I thought so.
I just wanted to check that out. I just
alright.
checked that out.
No problem.
It's fine.
It's cool.
All right.
Good for
So
us.
this guy is going to move here
Oh, boy.
No.
and attack Jagan with his sword.
Will do.
The way that he is fighting, and he misses, but he swings and sort of dinks off one of the harder parts of your skin and basically doesn't hurt you. The swords look ancient. These things look as dusty as the beings holding them, and so it doesn't look certainly doesn't look like they're very strong. However, the way that this robot is fighting seems like he's got a shield up in front of him, like he's not really going full offense.
Oh, okay.
So.
Punch through his shield.
Okay, this guy is gonna
Move
step
the
up
bastard.
on Estrella. Do the
Hello,
same.
I'm flanked.
What is your
Okay.
AC?
Hello.
Currently, it is 18.
But you're also flanked, so that's like -2.
Yep.
Still not enough. Sadly, this guy steps up and misses by like an inch.
Okay. What weapon are they using?
Swords, like
Swords,
long,
okay.
long swords.
Okay.
But
Oh,
they're
God,
they're
what about those big statues?
they're definitely like rusty looking, crappy
All right.
weapons. Jagan, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Just one sec.
Full rush.
By the way, bards, inspire courage does not stack, so don't
No.
plan to do that.
No, it
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, but
Which,
can't we
Darvik,
do
I'm
one
going to be
inspire courage,
inspired.
one inspire competence?
Well, yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay.
but I'm just
Oh.
saying,
Alright,
like, if you're looking to get +2s from +1 spells, you won't.
Oh, I figured.
Zanvin doesn't
Effects.
have competence, I don't believe.
Oh, well, then I'll do competence.
Competence only
what's
affects like one person.
what's
too, I
going
think.
on, Jagan?
I'm gonna move. First, I'm gonna do total defense. It's a standard action.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move towards this guy.
Okay.
I'll take both attacks. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
With total defense on, my AC is 28. So good luck.
Jesus.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
yeah, I can't hit you without a critical, basically.
Okay.
You only
um,
need to be third level.
Could
guy.
Hey,
I just
they
take
put
my
mage
attack
armor
right
on
now,
me.
since I...
But that only gives you 3. Okay. So your base is 21, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Get. I can. You want me to explain it to you? Because it's awesome.
No, that's
You gotta
totally
remember-
cool. Like it's
You gotta
fine.
remember he's made of rock.
I know he's made of rock.
Let's
It's
keep
totally awesome.
let's keep it moving forward, okay? So like I'm cool.
Okay,
with,
I'll take
I'm
my
cool,
rated
I'm
attack
cool with the
after
chat.
Sean
I'm cool
goes.
with the chat, but like we need to move it forward still. So now.
Yeah. Okay. Move forward, and then there's Estrella before or after.
I'll go after. I can't 5-foot step, so just... It's okay.
Okay. So main hand.
That's not a good roll.
And that's it.
Okay.
Eventually.
So you swing and a miss. All right. This guy is going to move on Zanvin, and he's going to be swinging a little more aggressively. Critical!
Oh, no!
Oh no.
What's your AC?
It's always Phoenix, man.
God.
My AC is 14.
Yes, confirm.
Oh my god.
Oh, please. Oh.
That was nasty.
Oh my god.
That's rude. That's rude. That's rude.
Always Phoenix.
Always Phoenix.
Hang on. I have to open my because when I reset my computer, I closed my critical chart, so I gotta open it again.
Ugh.
Poor Phoenix,
We lose
man.
Phoenix a second
Poor
time.
Phoenix.
That shit happens.
The unluckiest guy ever.
I have the Looney Tunes, like the end of the episode, stuck in my head.
That's all, folks.
Right.
Yep.
I'll take my rated attack after this is resolved.
I'm trying to find the frickin' document. Hang on.
Masters.
Check your recently opened. Might be that.
Sorry for the delay. Go to the next turn, and I'll keep going. So,
Okay, then
Zanvin,
I'll just-
it's actually your turn.
We have to see if I'm dead first.
Well,
Yeah, it's true.
no, you're not. You're not gonna be dead, but you'll take damage. That's for sure.
All right. Well, Zanvin's going to like 5-foot step, and then inspire courage. And he just like takes the hit, steps back, kind of like looks at the fucking
All right.
robot, and just
Inspire
starts
courage. There you go.
playing. Just like
Furious playing.
furious, playing like you are fucked, robot.
What's the stats on that? I don't play with bards ever.
So Zanvin, you for that
plus one.
critical, it was a 42. So it's what that is it's cleave everything that could be cleaved as if using the feat. However, there's nothing that could be cleaved, so you just take 10 damage from a 2d8 critical.
All right. And what happens is you get +1 on your attack and +1 on your damage roll.
Thanks.
Lovely.
welcome.
Okay, Cadius.
And will saves.
I will.
Bob in chat. I'll give him $20 if he gives you 20.
5 foot. No, that's a bad idea. I will cast in melee range. Yes,
Yay!
yes. I'm gonna cast bless and then take a 5-foot step. Yay! So
Oh,
+1
bless.
on more attack and damage rolls. Yay!
Okay, let me get on a notepad.
Wait, what's going on?
We now
I
have
cast
you-
bless.
+2 on our attack rolls and +1
Yeah,
on our
plus-
damage rolls.
There you go.
Okay, so it's this
+2 on
guy's
attack, +1 on
this
damage.
guy's turn. He is
Oh, I
going
still got the
to
one behind me.
he is going to attack Estrella with the longsword
Okay, yeah.
and miss.
Alright, I'm gonna use my rated attack to stab at him.
Okay.
How dare
Alright. How dare I? Oh,
Ooh.
possible crit. Okay, hold on.
Critical.
Nope,
Nope.
Regular.
that's okay. That is alright.
Regular attack.
Okay, that,
10 damage.
10 damage. Nice. So he swings at you with like a wide sort of motion, and you just sneak in and just like disrupt some of the gears in his chest, you know, with your rapier, basically.
Swiggy, swiggy, swiggy.
He stumbles a little, not looking very healthy at all. In fact, it doesn't look like these things can take a huge amount of beating. Darvik. I mean, they're basically librarians, you know, like these are these are not combat models.
5-foot step, and then I'm going. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Why not? I mean, why not with that bonus? Like,
Wait, what's he doing?
He's just attacking.
Okay,
Just
okay.
hitting the guy.
Okay,
let's
fair enough.
give me a second. There's that.
I need to confirm more crits.
I already confirmed one
Right.
today. I'm happy.
I threatened 2 in the Ankeg, and this just hope.
Oh, how much damage did Phoenix take?
10.
13
Okay.
sadly is not enough to hit the robot. It sort of leans to the side as you swing and just avoids your blow.
I
This
still
guy
have
is
20
gonna
lives, so you don't have to worry about me.
Attack Zanvin
Of course.
and miss.
Yay.
Estrella.
Alright. I'm gonna look at Jean and grin knowingly, and then 5-foot
Yeah.
step, and. That thing goes next, so I'm just gonna straight up attack.
Okie dokie.
23 hit
23 is a hit.
for 6.
6 damage. 6 damage is actually enough to stagger this individual. You basically like cut one of his legs out from under him, and he goes down on a knee, like, and like picks himself back up. The clicking is there's obviously something wrong in the mechanism. You know, it's making a nasty sort of clicking, whirring noise. You've successfully damaged its leg.
All right.
All right, this guy is gonna step forward and attack Jean.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Oh no.
How much how much AC do you have?
15.
I just hit you. That's what I'm gonna do. So that is 10 damage. I rolled a max damage, max damage attack.
I took as much as Phoenix did.
Yeah.
He got crit.
And this guy's gonna step in behind Jagan here and attack. Ooh, I think. Wait, is longsword
1920.
1920.
1920? It is. So critical.
But does 19 hit my 28?
It sadly,
or-
sadly it doesn't actually.
My 26 because I don't have Dex on
Sadly,
there.
sadly it
he's
doesn't.
flanking.
Sadly, it doesn't. And it's a
Yeah.
natural. It's a natural. It's not a natural 20, so it actually doesn't hit. Anyway, it's critical threat, but it's not high enough to actually hurt.
Yeah. So.
So Jagan, you're up.
I'm gonna turn around since he did that, and I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Cool. Now you're down 4 AC. Yes.
Fighting defensively still, so it would take me down.
It would take you down
To
to
back to his normal AC.
To no, it's from +7 to +4, so I lose 3, so I'm at 25.
Yeah.
God.
It's actually still too high for me to hit without critical.
I get a -1 to my attack, so there's that.
Oh no, a -1.
But you
Anyway,
get +2 anyways. Yay!
bring it on.
15 hit him at all?
15?
Yeah.
15, sadly no.
Oh, that's too bad.
Alright. Jean, you are up, good sir.
Okay, main hand on the staggered guy, offhand on the other one.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa,
critical.
Oh.
Well, that was both hits.
That auto hit.
So are we gonna count that as my offhand, or are we gonna count that as the?
It's offhand.
Well, that's a critical, and then you rolled your offhand, right? So roll the confirmed critical.
Yeah. Okay. It's the same thing.
Oh
doesn't matter.
no.
So no.
Okay,
No
so-
confirm, but you can still roll damage.
The damage.
Zanvin's got like a cult following in my chat right now. I don't know what is up.
I have no
It's fantastic,
idea.
isn't it? I've
The
seen a little
hat.
bit of
It's
it.
the
I was
hat,
a little
man.
impressed.
Oh my god. Zanvin, you take the pimping easy.
Zanvin's a
Ele-
beast.
11 on.
Okay,
Main guy.
11 on main guy. You just crumple his head, basically. Like you just cut basically the robot head in half, and it sparks and just falls to the floor. Everybody sees it. It's dead. It's not moving. You've disrupted its central nervous whatever the hell it is that it uses to purpose its head. You cut it off. All right. So next,
Zanvin the Wise.
this guy's gonna attack Darvik. Swing, and what's your AC, Darvik? Darvik?
Oh, my AC, sorry. I was a little bit distracted. 16, I think.
Okay, just missed you. Sadly, swing and a miss for me. Zanvin, you are up.
Alright, so Zanvin is going to go over 5-foot step over to here.
Yeah.
And Cord of Shards this guy. So he has to make a reflex save of 17.
This guy.
I also have.
this guy in front
Yep.
of him. Yeah. He made it.
Old junky robot made a fucking reflex
He has
save.
a
of
plus.
7.
He has
I'm
a,
never going to
look,
hit with
look.
this
He
thing.
has a +1. I rolled a 20.
Zanvin is the unluckiest man.
But
Caddy
he's
is.
unlucky with style.
Caddy is.
I feel like it's just Phoenix in general.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a swing at the guy in front of me, cause sure, why not? I have a little bit of pluses from Bless. Yay! Nope.
Nope.
Oh wait. No. Yeah.
Darvik.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to swing because we haven't hit this guy yet.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, let me.
It's gonna end up like that one guy in the brig. It takes like 6 rounds to kill him.
Living so long.
1 damage.
Okay.
Maybe if I can get one of these robots to carry my stuff.
So 7 damage to the robot. That brings it to 9. You're being called a Goblinkin cleric, Cadius. Nobody insults the master's luck, apparently. Anyway.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Okay. This guy's gonna attack Zanvin. Swinging a hit.
Oh no.
I don't have high AC. I don't know. You know.
4 damage. Just swinging and cutting into your nice suit with an ancient rusty sword.
Oh, that's gonna piss him off so much.
No.
Estrella.
What will they ever do?
Who will
What
protect
will
us?
I
I like robots because they don't have morale. They just fight until they die.
Go up and around.
Yeah, true.
You can go up and around.
Yeah, hold on. I just gotta.
Oh, I guess never mind. There's a table in the way.
There is a table in the way. See if I can make an acrobatics
Acrobatics,
check to
yo.
hop on the table and literally go around in a U to here. So I'm thinking that way, and down. So at 24.
Yeah, you're good for the acrobatics.
Hop up around.
Hop.
Actually, I'm gonna go. Sorry, wrong way. A little bit farther and do that.
Okay.
So I'm actually flanking, and then I'm gonna try and stab him.
You're flanking either way.
flanking either way.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
because Jean's
Derp.
there.
Jean. Maybe that's why I moved there in the first place. Okay, that's fine.
But now I'm flanking.
Sadly,
so thank you.
that was not a hit anyway.
Yeah, doesn't. You know.
So this robot's gonna attack you. It's gonna hit. Deal
18.
9 damage.
I failed.
Well, ow. Well, that's fine.
This guy's gonna attack Jagon. Just swing
it.
and whatever. I can't hit you. Jagon, your turn. No, I did roll it because if I critical, I still hit him.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
still
wow.
hit me. Yeah. I'm gonna roll to hit this dude.
'Kay.
Yeah, my
When
flank.
you say this dude, which dude do you mean?
Oh, between me and Estrella.
Okay.
So I get 6 plus the flank. So. Nope. God damn it.
Sadly not. Jean,
It's so close.
Here come the rolls.
The 5s, man. The 5s are real.
it's okay. You're saving all the good rolls for downstairs.
I hope so.
Hit the guy between, the guy that had just hit Estrella.
So 17 is good, 15 is not.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's flanked. Yes, it is.
Do I get the flanking bonus though?
No, but he still gets negatives for. Oh no, you're right. No, you're not. No hit on the second one. You're right.
Okay.
So
The 12 damage.
12 damage. 12 damage is lovely. 12 damage is almost enough to just like obliterate it outright, but not quite. Dink. Okay, this guy's gonna attack Darvik and miss. Zanvin, you're up.
Zanvin is going to break out his rapier.
And he's gonna rape him?
That's disgusting.
The puns.
And
the puns.
attack this guy. Nope.
Oh.
Are you rolling at a minus
Are you-
1?
Why?
Are you rolling at a
How?
minus 1? How? What about all the pluses that you currently have?
Oh yeah, shit.
Roll it again, you scrub!
All right. So
I give you +1 to attack.
And you have
I
plus
think
1.
you give you
Yourself
+1.
+1.
So you're rolling at +1, not -1.
Oh man.
it's just not my day.
It's even
It's
better.
just
I want to see the chat for this.
Oh
I just-
boy.
I just
Cadius.
wanna see-
Yeah.
Cadius. Cadius.
It's all right. Master Zanvin is just saving up.
Don't let it go to your head, Phoenix. Cadius.
He
Cadius.
he dropped out of Skype. Give him just a second.
Oh, did he?
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
There he is. We couldn't hear you, Cad.
Cat is.
You should be good now.
You have 5 foot.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
I'll
Okay.
5 foot.
Okay, you're good.
And I'll swing. Swing. Eh?
Ah, our luck is horrible today.
Actually,
flanked?
he's
14?
flanked. It's good.
Oh.
He's flanked. It's good.
Yeah! +1 to damage. Oh yeah! Woo!
Woo! 4 damage. Just crunching into him with your like mace or whatever it is that you use.
Scimitar, man!
I always think you have a mace. I don't know why. You're a cleric, so I'm like, he has a
I don't
mace.
know. Well, it's
There it
Samurais'
comes.
favorite weapon, so I just think.
Darvik.
Scimitar.
Yeah, let's just try to kill this guy with my falchion
Okay.
because, you know,
Yeah, you're yep. You're all good. 10 damage. 10 damage is enough to poink. Take that guy out.
Boink.
You basically just like crumple the midsection of the robot with a falchion swing of doom. Just take the midsection of the robot out.
and then I'm going to. Well, I have to check something. Yeah, I'm going to move down here and tell Zimmer to get out of the way and let the big boys do it.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh boy
this
is right.
robot is gonna refocus on Darvik. It's gonna critical. It's not gonna confirm, however, so it's just a regular hit. For 3 damage. Estrella.
just gonna poke.
Oh man, he's not gonna like that later.
24. Okay, the rolling okay. And
Yeah.
sneak 8 + 5, 13.
Oh yeah, you obliterate this guy. You just like take him out right in the. You just jab your rapier into like what looks like a series of gears that are grinding together. You just jab your rapier in there, wait until it like crunches, and then just remove it, and the robot just falls. Basically it's like jamming your shit.
I'm gonna 5 foot up here then.
Okay.
That's it.
This guy's turn. He's gonna attack Jagan because like what else? Swing and a miss. Jagan, you're up.
Crush him.
Crush him. That's a hit.
Crush him!
Straight up crush fists.
That's a hit. Crush his face. I can't. I feel like I can't hear you, Rock.
9, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. You're eating. All right.
I push to talk on, my furnace is on.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Okay, so 23, 9. Okay, 9 damage. So 9 damage to this guy down here. He gets a big punch to the face, but it's not completely crumpled. Still up. Jean, you're up.
Jean,
Move
smash.
down here. Smash
Oh.
this one. I'm gonna hit main hand today.
So yeah,
14.
the first one, 14 damage
14.
to this guy. Actually, just like totally outright just destroys it. You just like these two are fighting over which bard is gonna kill it, and Jean just like swings in with a greatsword like shaboosh and just takes it out at the knees. It falls over. His second greatsword comes down, shaboosh, and just kills it. Like just like what up, bards? What up, bards? All right, Zanvin.
Zanvin's just going to look at John, bow his head, and go, you killed it. Look at Darvik and go, I guess neither of us big boys got to kill that one. But,
Better
whatever.
luck next time.
And just kind of like puts his hand like dismissing everyone and just leaves the room.
Cat is.
We just gonna let me stole this last guy? Is this what's going on?
Oh.
My in solo
my
combat with a droid.
15. There we go.
Think of
I'll
them
walk
as-
up there.
Think of them as battle droids from Episode 1, man. It's Star Wars.
Oh wait, it's plus.
So they are that weak.
They just. they
Do we
just
still
suck.
have the inspire
No,
courage? or
Samson
whatever?
left.
Since I left the room, no.
Oh shoot! +1. Swing! Yes!
Critical.
No, oh, confirm, please, please, please.
Yes! Confirm critical!
Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
okay, roll a d50, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd say roll a d20 again just for shits and giggles, like, just to see who you get. But
See if
Okay.
you're cheating or not with your 19.
14
I
is
don't know.
14 is that you
yeah,
just
roll 2 ones in a row.
14 is that you just increase your modifier. So whatever your modifier is, add 1 to it. So if it's like 3 times, it's 4 times. If it's 2 times, it's 3 times.
3d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Because damage. No, he's not in the room, so I don't get the plus
Why
1.
is it not
Okay.
rolling? Okay, there we go. 6. It's still not enough to kill him.
Oh my god.
Why?
That was depressing.
All right.
1, 2,
Darvik.
3.
So
I-
low.
Honestly, I'm just gonna look at them and then walk away.
You got that.
The bards are out. Just leaving the room.
Bard's just pieced out of the room.
And the bard's getting
Okay.
ambushed by every
Estrella.
other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know there are robots out there, right?
I didn't leave the room yet. I'm just.
17 to poke.
17 to poke is good.
4, 3.
That's fine. That's enough to take him out. You just like
Thank
get that
God.
last little bit of damage. Hit his hand, like his robot hand drops the sword, and he just crumples down.
Throw away my
useless.
great swords.
So this room is empty now. Crumpled robot
Oh.
corpses.
Oh,
Grab the keys
I loot
with
the keys. Yeah.
I loot the keys. Yeah. Okay. Good. So you got the keys.
You guys,
What the
do I
hell
see
was
any of
that
the
about?
robots coming yet?
No. In fact, you don't hear that they're sort of making their way over here at all. You can hear them moving. You can hear them being active, but they're certainly not like tramping out into the, central area at all or anything like that.
I'm gonna stick a
Zanvin's
cautious
gonna
foot out
look at
and, like,
Estrella.
Stomp on the edge of the lift really quick.
You're gonna try and stomp on the edge of the lift. It rattles, but it sticks.
Okay.
Zanvin's gonna look at Estrella. He's a little beat up. He's kind of hurt. Like, that wasn't the best fight he's ever been in.
Yeah, Estrella's taking a
And
hit
he's
too.
kind of like looking down at his suit and just pouting a little bit. I trust you got the keys.
She's gonna pull him out.
I didn't.
Hand him
Does anybody look damaged other than Zanvan?
I've taken 9, so I'm at 19 out of 28.
I took a little bit, but not enough that it's worth anything.
I took 10,
You
but
guys, everybody heals for 2. Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes. Yes.
Do I have to make a roll to
Not
try and see
healer.
if these keys work, or
Not healing.
No, you try through a couple of the keys, and they, though this one doesn't work, that one doesn't work, but eventually you find one that does. And you get in, turn it, click, and it, the lift sort of hums and rattles and starts descending almost immediately when you pull the lever. I don't know if you pulled the lever after you unlocked it, but
Pull over, crunk.
yeah, he's going to pull the lever and then quickly jump on.
yeah, that basically like pull the lever, jump on, and it goes like.
Taking the keys with me, by the way.
Downwards. And I'm gonna move you guys now. Hang on, I
I
gotta
definitely-
check that the dynamic lighting is working on this site.
Definitely
It
take
is-
the keys with me, just in case, because there's more than one key on there.
Yeah,
How long does less last?
bless.
Like,
it's
is
like
it
a
just gonna be
minute.
off by the next?
Yeah,
time?
it'll be
Okay.
off.
A kind, a thousandfold.
Okay, that's why this map was so big.
To those of you who are disappearing off the map, look south. You find yourself.
Alright.
You can shift ping. Elfin will bring us there.
Yeah, you find yourself.
That is a big door.
You find yourself here at the bottom of the elevator. Basically, there's a
I'm gonna
big,
try
big
not-
there's a big wooden door in front of you, and on it's like the master's personal belongings. Those who enter here will be persecuted under the full extent of Harn's law. Blah blah blah. Like posted
Okay.
on the wall.
Luckily with
All
that.
of you get ready. There could be bigger mechanisms down here.
I don't
More-
hear anything.
More
so I pull my
elevators? No
sword.
way.
You
At
totally,
the mention of bigger mechanisms, I'm just gonna start trying to beat down the door.
you totally don't hear anything.
Oh
And
god.
the door isn't like sealed or anything. You can sort of
Oh,
like,
okay.
with a good
Push it open.
shove, you could probably open it, but it's like.
Jargon, just push.
Oh, hello.
So
Yes.
you enter into a central room. There are several large construct-looking things standing around a pedestal. On the pedestal is the scepter that you want. These constructs, however, are inactive. They are not moving. They have not been alerted by the upstairs movement, or anything like that. And basically, each of them looks as if they're carrying a different weapon. The one at the back there are three. I don't know if you can see all three, but there are three. There's one at the back.
Oh, yep.
One at the back. One at the back has a huge motherfucking sword.
Yes. Gimme.
If you're a person who's played Dark Souls 2, like the Pursuer's Greatsword type sword.
Oh god.
It is fucking huge.
Yeah, Gene, you're happy.
One of them
Is this
has
a huge weapon or a large weapon?
well, he's a large guy and it's a sword that he can use, so it's large.
Okay.
But it looks massive, you know, like for you it would
Yeah,
be massive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the back guy has a huge greatsword. The one on the left seems to have slung under its arm what only would look to you like a hackbutt, basically, like a machine gun, basically, slung under its arm. And the one on the right has a big halberd, basically. So
Pat's face right now, just priceless.
So that one first.
Wait, let's go down.
Jean? No, we need positions first.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna
We
go.
probably need to roll for initiative, don't we?
Oh
Not
god,
yet.
what? No. I'm
No
gonna
one's
detect
touching the
magic.
scepter. Jean,
Position.
don't touch the
Detecting.
scepter.
Detecting
Before-
Not
magic.
touching the scepter.
Before we get in, do you guys want me to tank the melee dudes, or do you want me to tank the bullets?
keep in mind
Can I
bullets.
take
I have touch
keep in-
AC.
Keep in mind bullets.
Okay.
Touch AC.
Yeah,
Can I
I,
take
have
his
wisdom. I have
sword?
wisdom to touch AC.
Can
So
I
unless
take
you
a
have
sword out of his
dex.
hand?
Okay, yeah.
He's a statue.
Hey, big guy, you can go with the guy with the gun.
Can you take the
Can you-
sword out of its hand? You can't even reach like where it's holding it, you know, because it's
Oh.
holding it kind of like that.
Eh,
I'm just sitting there like hopping up and down, all excited.
You probably don't want to touch it. Is all I'm saying.
I'm not touching it.
He's trying
Alright.
to touch it, but he's not touching it.
It's too far away.
Positions.
Pull up my gray swords. I'm gonna get ready. I'm all anxious and excited. Last time something touched something, bad things happened.
Can I
so-
just start doing,
Start playing, yeah.
Inspire competence.
start playing Inspire Confidence? Because I'm pretty sure I know what's going to be happening here.
Yep.
So I kind of look at everybody. I'm like, do I want to pick this up now?
I'm ready.
Zanvin's going to kind of be like
What?
off in the back, kind of.
you guys are completely correct, however, in that like when you pick this up, these things are probably going to activate. This seems like a reasonable suggestion.
Yeah. Just
Knowledge engineering, guys.
I got it.
for some reason he's got it.
Our
I have
other guy
all the
with knowledge
knowledges.
engineering is-
Bards get all knowledge. It's like
Nice. So
Gotta
knowledge
be.
engineering lets you know that these particular
I don't even know where.
these particular constructs are, well, of a very, very limited military make. Like, they were basically, at one point,
Custom.
you know, sort of the item that made war between the cities, if you know what I mean, these kind of
Oh.
big constructs. But
I got 3 of them.
But they were discontinued because they have a bad habit of like breaking down and not necessarily following exactly the direction they're given. You know, kill the enemy over there tended to end up with kill everyone over there. You know, like it didn't really work out super well. So there are very few of them that exist at this point in time.
I'm gonna yell at Cadius to like cast that spell that you cast before. I feel like when you do that, I hit things better.
So
Oh, I can't bless anymore. I am sorry,
Oh,
sir.
basically,
Yeah.
I am sorry, sir. No.
Ba-
I am sorry.
basically the plate in front of you is probably a trigger of some kind, and taking the scepter will activate the robots.
Flap, taking the scepter. Whee!
Okay.
I wonder if you can mage hand the scepter off of that.
Well, I could roll for it.
We can Indiana Jones us and just swap it out.
I like that your armor limits your spellcast. Well, I could roll to see if I can mage hand.
I can roll to see if I can prestidigitation.
That's depressing right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, if it's level 0, you could just keep trying.
I can keep trying. That's right. Like I just. So I pick up the scepter, just free-handed, just like.
Okay, so are you actually taking it now?
Yep.
Hang on, I'm just answering a chat question.
I feel so alone.
I'm so alone.
There are 3 people on that one.
Okay.
Nobody
So-
on the other one.
You take
Well, the
as
other
soon as
one-
you take the scepter, roll initiative, because these things like buzz into life.
Oh no!
Oh no, Jean!
No!
And me.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh
god!
my
Actually.
god. Oh my
And
god.
Dragon.
The
Oh my
sad.
God.
It's okay.
Wow.
I can't be flat-footed. I'm okay. Don't worry about
I
I can't beat that.
I would like to warn you that this fight is like pretty much exactly balanced for you guys. So strategically, if you play this wrong, they could murder you.
Okay.
I'm just letting you.
CPK.
I'm just
I'm
letting
not
you.
because-
I'm just letting you know that the possibility of character death is real.
Out of
Okay, yeah.
context. Let these subs die. Shh.
Considering got 3 ones for initiative, this is gonna be.
That's a really.
Yeah, that's
that's
a bad sign.
Just
Oh
me.
my god.
Let me take the hits. I still get dex bonus, and I get. Just, I mean, hey, guys, let Elf hit me. Totally don't let him target you guys.
As soon as I pop my rage, my AC is going to be crap.
Zanvin be praised. Okay, hang on.
God.
Okay.
No, we're just gonna try and.
I don't know why. Zanvin's
Gang
not
murder
even
this
powerful
one
or anything.
first.
He's not powerful yet, anyways. Down the line,
I
he's
don't
gonna
know if
be.
I don't know if somebody's eating something, but my whole house smells like bananas right now.
I can barely hear you.
That's great.
All I
Yeah.
heard was my house smells like bananas.
Okay, so
Look,
The-
the party's going
Oh
last.
The
my
first-
God.
the first thing that happens is, of course, the one with the halberd, like steps out of its position that it's been standing in for, however many years it's been there. You hear the rusty sort of knee joints creak as it steps forward, raising its giant weapon and swings down at Cadius with like brutal force. It has reach because it's a fucking halberd.
Well, he's large, so.
And he's large, so it doesn't actually, I could do it from where he was standing, but I'm gonna step.
Halberds themselves, I don't think get reach.
Don't they? Oh, maybe I'm thinking
No.
of a different polearm. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I was looking up stats for it for making character. It was.
If I get
definitely
one
sweet.
shot, I'll be a little sad.
I don't think you'll get one shot.
I don't think you'll get one shot.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
I think right now it's just
Does-
try not to.
Does
get
anybody?
crit.
I have to ask. I don't have the exact stats for a large halberd. Does anybody know the damage for a large halberd?
It'd be 1d10 sized up, so it'd be 2d6.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make
Or
sure.
no, it's 2d8 actually. I lied.
I wanted to make sure that I was. Ooh.
Zanvin is 42.
The halberd comes crashing down in a brutal arc, but Cadius just steps back ever so slightly, like scepter in hand, like falls back like a roll, and the halberd hits the ground, just super heavy. Halberd
Play that
falls.
Dark Souls style.
you're
Just
up.
fucking roll.
Fat rolls for the win.
Zanvin's going
Fat
to
roll.
run right
Fat
here
roll.
and use Thunderous Chord.
Okay, what does Thunderous
And
Sword
what-
do? Phoenix, outline for me.
these 3 characters have to make a reflex save of 17. If not, they take 1d8 damage and is stunned on the next turn.
Imagining Enter Orlando Giants right now. It's kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to make
Reflex.
reflex.
Whoa.
They got it as a
None
reflex
of them.
for it.
None of them make their reflex save.
Alright, so hold on. Slash roll 1d8.
Just roll it 3 times.
So 3, 4, and 6. And they're all stunned.
Do-do-do. Except that these are large construct-like things. And 2 of them, yes, you're right. However, the one with the greatsword does not seem to be affected by any of your bullshit.
Oh,
By
it would
any
be
of
mine.
your bullshit.
Jean, are you gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
Well, I stunned 2 of them. I did my job. Whatever.
Basically, the magic does not seem to affect greatsword wielding mofo. The other 2, sure. The other 2
I'd be
take
disappointed.
plenty.
I'd be disappointed.
Hang
if
on, I
it's
gotta
that easy.
check the health here. So, did you roll d8 for each of them? You did. Okay.
Oh
Sorry.
God, Halberd has. Oh God. Oh God.
It's like,
Only 2d8.
what's it like? Reach, trip, disarm, and stupid damage.
It's Halberd has trip, brace, and 3 times crit with 2d8 at large.
And I cannot use that.
Oh my God.
Gross. I'm getting tripped.
Okay.
Now I get to decide if I want the halberd
So,
or the great
it's-
sword.
So, it's this guy's turn.
That pew pew laser gun.
I fucking love the chat. But he's stunned because of Thunderous Call. Right, Phoenix?
Yep.
Yeah, so each of these 2 is stunned for the turn. So Halberd guy already had his, but he's stunned. He'll be unstunned on his next turn. Greatsword guy, however, totally cool. And he is going to, you know, unloosen the rust of time moving out of the pose that he's been stood in, raise his greatsword high up over his head and just bring it directly down at Jean.
16 AC.
Oh,
I have to make
you
sure.
had too many close calls, Jean.
Stats here.
But not close enough.
It's not close enough.
Holy shit. Okay.
Don't
Large
say that.
greatsword.
So-
Yeah,
so-
large
no.
greatsword's pretty.
But the problem is that I just criticaled you, so let's see if I can confirm.
Oh my god.
I thought so.
I did not confirm!
Oh, thank
Hello.
God.
Oh, hold on.
Praise Zanvin, I did not confirm.
Praise the sun.
Okay.
You were about
Um,
to say it, Bear. You were about to say it.
Praise the sun. Anyway, so rolling
I was.
large greatsword. Would you like to regale us with the stats of a large greatsword, Raven? Before I roll this?
3d6.
They
Yeah.
are 6.
Yep,
I-
2d6.
I meant to give it to Raven because he wants to wield this weapon, which is why I
really
wanted
do.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, Raven, you're earning it now. You
Sorry
are
about that.
earning it.
So,
Plonk.
so you were taking
Take AC.
15 damage,
Jesus.
and that was a 3, a 4, a 4. I mean, it wasn't even close to max.
Nope.
So you take 15 damage, and basically you just weren't quite quick enough on the back step or the side step, and the tip of the sword basically grazed through your armor and shoulder and down across your chest before it hit the ground. This thing is old looking as well. This has got like spots of rust on a very thick greatsword blade. You know, it does not look like the kind of thing you want to get cut with. Cadius, you're up.
I'm going to. Oh my god. So much reach. 5 foot.
It's stunned, so you can move all you want.
I don't want to move all my. And I'm gonna burning hands right at his face.
The halberd
Just
guy?
that little, yeah.
'Kay.
Yeah.
You should come plank for me.
Okay, well, it's stunned, but I think does it still get reflex?
It says -2 to AC and loses dex and a bonus to combat maneuvers against it. So
yes.
loses dex.
So it just loses dex, but it can make
Loses
reflex
dex, but
saves.
it can make the
I
save.
I think it,
I
think it
guess
also,
if you can
I think
if you
it-
rule that.
It
I
has a
think it
shitty.
also has to drop its weapon.
Like it has a shitty save anyway.
I think the stunned creatures do they have to drop their weapons or was
No.
I
Yeah.
wrong?
No, they do. Yeah. Stun
Do they?
creature drops everything held unless it's of course attached to their arms.
Oh, okay. Well, they are
It's
yeah.
attached to their arms.
It's actually for the halberd guy it's not. However, for the gun guy it totally is. It's like underslung on an arm, so you know, he doesn't drop his thing. But yeah, the halberd guy drops his weapon and he fails his reflex save, so he takes 20 fire damage just to the face.
Yay!
Uh,
Why couldn't this guy drop his sword? I could have just picked it up and beat him with it. It had to be the one with the great sword.
because I know
I
you
mean, I
want
could-
it.
I can release the great sword. Maybe they can drop it.
Okay, Darvik, you're up.
I mean, there's always the go for nothing and try to make him drop the great sword with grease. But I'm gonna save that when we actually have to go for
All I
nothing.
have to say is if you really want them to drop their weapons and come at you with giant fists of metal doom, I mean that's fine.
That sounds more like.
I don't know, man. Do they prove unarmed?
They're actually level 3 monks.
They have they have improved. I mean, Bear, they have improved much larger than you and crush your face.
That will do as a substitute.
Annoying
Their
fly.
fists actually do
I'll
do
just
2d8
go last of the giants on you and just fall over on you.
Okay,
I
I'm
have
just going
improved.
to
Run away.
That's a crit. I should try to confirm.
That is indeed. No, it's not.
You know what we could have done?
What was
Well,
the
it
13?
is. It is because I'm a falchion
Wait.
wielder.
13 is not a critical, sir.
An
Oh,
indie weapon.
Crits are on the base
Oh, sorry,
dice.
sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, no,
I'm being
he's seeing
stupid.
the other one. He's like, "What's going on?"
Does 19 hit though?
19 does hit, yes.
Sorry, I was.
If it didn't, we would be screwed.
Yeah. If it had a -2 and no dex to AC and a 19 didn't
Okay.
hit.
Oh, sorry. That's a +2, not a +3.
So 9 damage to this guy?
8 damage. 8.
Oh,
eight
it's-
damage?
It's
Damage.
8.
8 damage, perfect. You like cut into its leg. You just hear like the cling 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 of like hitting armor, basically. But it seems to be working, you know. Estrella,
Oh, good.
Alright, did Zandan put Inspire on?
Yes, I did.
yes he did.
Okay.
Even
thank
before
you.
we started, yeah.
Just making sure. Stab. No, 13 does not hit. It's flanked,
Actually,
does
that
it?
would be 9 then. I forgot he had Inspire.
It loses 2 AC and dex.
Sadly, that 13 is. Oh, it's flanked as well, though.
It's stunned
And
and
it
Yeah,
loses,
yeah. No, you hit it.
Okay. Whew.
Jesus.
Thank goodness.
They don't have high AC.
20 damage.
20 damage. Lovely. You guys are really taking these things out. I kind of wanted to. I should have put more of them. Jean.
Oh my
No,
god,
I
more of
think
them.
pop my rage.
That's my
And
answer for everything.
Inspire
Put more.
courage. So let's see. So 6. Pretty sure.
I love that
so
Jean's
Inspire
like
courage,
one-on-oneing the
rage.
greatsword guy.
So
I'm not sure it's a good idea, but I like it.
So the first one misses, but the
I like-
second one hits.
Like how cinematic it is.
10 damage. You do see that, however, that your sword does like catch on armor plating that this thing has, and it doesn't appear to do nearly quite as much damage as you think it does.
damage resistance.
In other words, it has DR something.
Yeah.
You don't know how much.
You're facing the one on
The
one
one.
who
It's okay.
The one
can't
who
be
rules them all.
stunned, who
Jagan.
has DR.
I'm gonna grapple the thing with the gun.
What?
Been a +4 against-
This is a Duncan moment right here.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what?
Duncan
You could-
reincarnate into a rock.
All right,
He's-
fine. Do it. Do
He's
it.
stunned. I get a bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's stunned. You get a.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Shoot that gun in my grapple. Do it. I dare you.
I will.
Shoot his friend.
I will.
You can't.
It's like an underslung handgun. I just blow your face off with it. It'll be great. Anyway. Okay, so this guy's turn, Halberd guy, he's stunned actually because he was stunned after his turn on the original turn order, so he's got to take.
Winner.
So Zanvin, your turn.
Zevin's going to come up here.
Oh no! Are you gonna go that far, or?
Why?
He's gonna go over there. He's going
Oh,
over
he has
there.
10
He's
foot
doing
reach.
it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
He's
All right.
I
doing
should
it.
be fine, right?
I'm pretty
How
sure this thing is
knowledgeable
focused
are
on
you
me.
of combat, Sir Zanvin?
Pretty knowledgeable.
Does he know or not know? Like,
Does he know or not know what?
That they have
Nothing.
reach?
That it has a
That
10
it has
foot.
10 foot
That it has a
reach?
10-foot reach. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm going
don't
for it.
get
Fuck
away.
it. 1d8 plus 3. You heal for 8, Gene.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
Heals for Jean. All right. So this guy's not stunned anymore because he was stunned last turn. But however, he is grappled, so he's going to make a counter check to ungrapple.
Yep.
Okay. Let's.
So, attempt to break free. Defender makes a CMB or escape artist check against my CMD.
Indeed.
So you have to beat a 22.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh my god.
Can I just punch you?
I think you can actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Unarmed
Yeah,
attacks.
you can.
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
You can use only light weapons and shit. So
He's just gonna bring his other
I
arm
don't
around
think
and
that's
just try and
considered
punch you.
light.
However,
unarmed strikes. Yeah.
however, he does not hit you because he's god awful at rolling dice. So
I know that
you know,
feeling.
struggling with this rock attached to his leg. He's trying to lift it out and get balance back, and he just can't.
I want to be
Sure,
holding.
That was Max Sneak.
I want to be holding his arms in my hands, just grabbed.
So
Nice to meet you too.
keeping them anchored.
so this
So they
guy's
can't shoot anyone.
this guy's gonna take another nice swing at Jean.
Down to 14 AC.
The sword lifting it off the ground where it landed and bringing it for a swipe this time, just going for the head slice. And what's your AC? Sorry.
14.
AC. Jean,
14.
14. He said it was 14.
did he? Where is
Yeah.
he?
I don't know.
Is this Skype fucking
I
up?
don't know. He talked before. He's.
Oh yeah, he just dropped. Give him a
Oh, he
second.
just dropped. Okay.
Okay.
It made
Yeah, his
noise.
AC is 14.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
because he
raging.
popped rage.
If it is,
Oh.
he's getting hit.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Majestic Raven. I don't want to do it without him here, man. Come on, come back.
Come back. He
Come
got
back to
scared. He
us.
ran.
He got scared.
If I'm not here, they can't hit me.
Okay, 3d6 plus that. Oh wait, yeah, I think that is.
Oh,
Joink.
poo.
So 14 damage to Raven, to Jean, with a side swipe. Once again, he leans back just in time to avoid the lethal stroke, but the sword is hitting him. You know, it's getting those nice big sort of gash graze cuts along the length of his body and stuff. So caddies.
I'd be down already.
I am going to
I would be too.
take another 5 foot. No, I'm just gonna. Eh.
If we
I'm just gonna
kill
burning
this
hands
thing,
him. I'm just gonna
Okay,
burning
okay.
hands that one again. That's what I'm doing.
use the everything.
Oh, poo. Poo.
Okay, so I'm gonna reflex. No, he doesn't make it, so he takes another 18.
Yay!
He
I'm
is
out of
looking
burning
charbroiled, man. He's not looking. He's not looking super healthy. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
hands.
God.
And after that, I'm gonna take a 5 foot over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Darvik.
Is a good idea.
Let's just attack again because, that is not it. No.
That is not what we want.
No, that doesn't. No.
Not quite.
With the big boys now.
Sadly not.
And I'm going to take a 5 foot step.
Astoria!
Step away.
Okay, 13 again, but I think that just barely hits
Yeah.
when he's flanked and grappled.
Yeah, and stunned, which he's not anymore. So,
He will be
Oh no,
next.
he's grappled, so he loses dex anyway.
Yeah,
so.
but he doesn't
You think-
take a -2 to his AC though.
If you go after me, you will.
Yeah.
Flanked.
Yeah,
So-
but he doesn't have a dex bonus anyway, so like removing his dex really does
Ah.
nothing to his AC.
Okay, so no hit.
Sadly not.
Damn.
Jean. Raven,
Hi.
welcome back.
Hi.
Ha.
Welcome back. You
I-
took 14 damage.
Okay. The laptop froze and then just shut off.
It's cool.
so-
That happened to me earlier. Except the desktop, not the laptop.
Yeah.
You have a pretty nice laptop if your laptop's running all this shit.
Well,
Is someone almost dead? I feel like someone's almost dead.
Nope.
I haven't been paying attention because I've been grappling.
nobody's almost dead. I don't think.
Oh, thank God.
Jean, how much health do you have?
22.
Oh, damn. You can go for another hit.
Guys, he's a
Well-
he's a barbarian, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
super worried. Okay, Raven.
John, I
Oh.
thought you fixed that
Yeah,
shit.
your microphone.
I
is
think it just might be
freaking
connection.
out. I think you're lagging. Yeah.
Yeah, Skype's freaking out a little bit. So,
It's the back camera.
So can you
oh no.
can you do your turn though?
Yeah.
Okay,
15,
so
21 to hit.
21 to hit. 21 to hit is good. You can hit him. 14 damage.
The
Lovely.
15 is no good though.
The 15's no good. The 21 is
Okay.
though. So 14 damage. That's fine. Again, you see that it probably does a little bit less than you think. Though not an inordinately large amount less. Jagan.
Okay. I get to roll to maintain the grapple quick.
Yep.
So hopefully.
Maintain
Nope.
it, man. Maintain
Nope.
it. Oh.
Nope.
So grapple is not there. I wonder, do I lose my action for that, or is that free?
Maintain your grapple,
that's-
I'm not sure.
Let me check. I have the flowcharts up.
I think that.
Maintain grapple as a standard action. Okay, so I have a move.
As a movement, can I punch him?
Can I move my fist into its leg?
Yeah.
I wish.
That'd be cool. Not gonna lie, I'd enjoy that.
As a movement, I will punch him. As a standard, I will punch him.
As a free,
I'm gonna
I will
move.
punch him.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh shit! I shouldn't do that, should I?
I will do it. Yes.
Trying to think.
Come on, man.
It's so hard. That's fine. I'll stay. I'm good. I'll stay here.
Man,
We're done.
that was a hard decision.
It was. I was gonna bait out the attack of opportunity, but I didn't know
So this guy is unstunned.
if that should matter or not.
Yes, he is unstunned.
He is unstunned. His halberd's on the ground. He is gonna lean over, pick up the halberd, 5-foot step, and attack Cadius.
Damn it.
That is all legit. I can do that.
You were hoping he was gonna attack me, weren't you?
Well, I could have attacked
I was
him.
hoping he was gonna attack Jean.
No, that just wouldn't be
Well,
fair.
you also have the scepter in your hand.
I do
So-
have the scepter in
I
my
did.
hand.
I factored that into my decision. So
Have fun,
what's your AC?
18.
I hit you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Have fun being flanked,
so
John.
that's 2d8 plus 4. So the halberd once again comes down for a big chopping attack and deals 14 damage to like your leg as it catches you on just like the fat roll of your life.
Fat rolls.
So you take
Like
14.
block with shield hits my leg, fat roll backwards. Oh god.
Exactly. It's just like, oh, the impact.
How much life are you at, Cadius?
I'm at 17. I
Zanvin.
don't have as much health as the crazy barbarian.
Zanvin.
Seeing as I can get hit
He's not
by
in a good spot.
no.
Nobody's in a good spot.
He's in the middle of all of them. And they all have reach.
If he
not a
moves,
good spot
if he
whatsoever.
moves at all, he's getting A up like 3 times.
All right, so I'm going
Zanvin,
to.
Zanvin's just standing in the middle on the pedestal, like.
He's gonna 5-foot step here and chorus of chords this guy, so make a 17
Reflex.
reflex.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is my last one of these, by the way.
He doesn't make it.
I finally land one. 4 damage. Why do I have yes! I can't be
Zanvin-
attacked by any of them.
Zanvin,
You did it.
5 foot onto the pedestal, blasts a chorus of chords at the already weakened by the many fireball, many fire halberd. What the fuck? What? Raven, don't, no,
The
no,
sound of
no,
golems dying everywhere.
no, Raven, no.
Rejoice as they die.
The sound of golems dying. Zanvin. Anyway, Zanvin strikes across his violin and just shatters it with sound, and it just like crumples back, like falling backwards over on itself. The halberd basically like falling on top of it as it just like crashes to the ground. Like you just armor plate sounds across the entire empty space, just as it falls over. Lovely. Okay. This
Oh shit.
guy is gonna 5 foot to here.
Oh my
Turn on
God.
Zanvin with the fucking gun
Oh no.
and blast
you
the
hate
me.
shit out of him.
No, don't.
Why do you hate me?
I failed you, Zanvin.
I feel like this is unfair, actually. Nope, nope, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh god.
Alright. So,
Halberd guy is dead, yes.
does 19...
Zanvin killed Halberd guy.
Zanvin, does 19 hit your touch AC?
No.
Yes.
Yes, it
Man,
does.
I feel like it probably does. You hear a sort of whirring noise as the gun winds up with a and then you just hear as several bullets come
How
flying.
much damage do I take?
I'm about to roll it. Okay. I have to roll it.
It's rapid shot plus repeater plus.
No, I'm just giving him.
Peter
It's
plus
just
repeater.
style points for the several bullets. It's just
Because
one.
he's a fucking robot. He has to have that.
That's 11 damage.
Oh,
11
God,
damage.
Thank God.
However, your fans are like jumping in front of you like freaking Secret Service agents in the chat.
I love these guys so much.
All right.
The chat is so good.
Okay, so now it's Greatsword guy's turn versus Jean if he's here.
Okay,
Yeah.
laptop is alive. again.
Okay, they're good. All right, perfect. So the Greatsword guy is going to attack you.
Okay.
Once again, bringing his sword around for a magnificently nasty swing and hitting. 17 damage this time, as it
15 damage.
basically you're getting in this thing's face, and it is not enjoying your company. It is swinging back with all its might to destroy you. All right, Cadius.
I'm going to.
Here in channel.
I have to say, man, the Greatsword one is by far the strongest of the three.
Yeah.
John, I'm
Like-
coming down there my next turn to help you out.
Okay,
Okay. He
shit.
needs it.
I need a flanking buddy.
I'm guessing.
That would not be me.
Jean probably needs the heals.
I don't have
I'm
any.
gonna.
Jean does indeed need the heals, because if I get
I don't
hit
have
again,
any more
I'm
heals.
gonna die.
gonna-
There's no more heals in me. I used all 4 of my 2nd level spells.
Oh no.
Like, if I take another hit, I'm guaranteed to die.
Okay, how weak is this thing looking?
Jean dies in 1 round, and which one? The gun one?
This one, yeah, gun one.
It's not looking inordinately healthy. It's like maybe half, maybe a little bit less.
Oh, okay, shit.
I'm gonna go right here.
With
Okay.
like a good hit with melee and sneak, you might be able to take it.
2.
All right.
I say might because you need like upper end of the spectrum on both. You know
I
what
can-
Yeah, because the dice.
I can-
Darvik, did you not take Cure Light Wounds? You didn't take that?
No.
I did
Shit.
not.
If you hold till after me, Bear, I can go. I can flank with you because he.
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
walk over there around the pedestal. I'm gonna touch Mr. Barbarian Man. Good touch. Good touch, bro. Sorry. I'm sorry about the good touch.
4.
I'm sorry.
And actually,
Not enough, man.
did you move through range of an attack of opportunity and reach, or did you just move into that?
No,
square?
he
No,
went
he's
like
good.
I
around.
went
Okay.
here and then there.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Did you wait? What about the gun guy? Did you move? Where did you move
I
from?
moved- I
Ranged
moved-
can't make AOPs.
Yeah,
from
but he
here.
has a fist as well.
Oh, he has a fist. He moved. Oh yeah, he.
Oh no,
he
you're
wasn't
good. You're
in
good.
range,
You're not.
yeah.
You're not in AOP range. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't like moving.
No problem.
Because
no problem.
that diagonal is at 15. So.
Yeah, it's 5, then 5, 5, and 5. I like diagonals. I'm very happy about diagonals.
Okay, so you touch him for 4, and that's your turn. Darvik.
I touch him for 4. Mr. Jean heals 4.
You know, that 4, if I get hit with another 17, I will survive
Yeah.
by 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
With literally
Really good.
negative. I will be at negative 14. But I will not be dead.
No, so I'm pretty sure you get an AOP. I mean, they get
Yeah, I definitely do if you're moving there. So I am going to swing with a big metal fist. That's only a +4. What's your AC?
AC is 16.
Okay, so yeah, he hit you. Big metal fist. That's only. It's not that much. 9 damage. He basically, like, as you're moving through, basically like clotheslines you, you know, with an arm. All right. You making an attack, or are you just moving there? Or
Yeah, I'm making an attack.
Okay, perfect. All right, 13. Sadly, not enough to touch him. Well, not enough to hit his AC anyway, and he's got nobody like flanking him or anything at the moment, so I don't think there are any negatives to that. Good, Estrella.
All right, 5 foot, ready to attack.
Okay, Jean.
If I drink a potion, do I still get
AOP.
exposed?
AOP
It's
is
a
fucked.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It's
Okay,
horrible.
so basically, no matter what,
Well, you can
Okay.
withdraw.
You can withdraw. Yeah. That's it.
John withdrawal, really?
Yeah,
No.
I mean it's like your full round action and totally out of character, but
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess a potion will AOP me.
honestly, I'm a
Okay,
little bit worried right now.
So I guess I'll just pull round.
This thing does have.
him up. Oh, crit fail. Doesn't even.
Oh.
And sadly, you miss
Oh
with both
my God.
attacks.
Oh.
That's not good.
Jagan.
I'll 5 foot for flanking. Fight
Alright.
flexibly and try to hit this dude.
Okay, after you roll, I'll roll to hit.
It's
Yin,
15.
Yin,
No.
Yin in chat does mention that I should have AOP'd you for Cure Light Wounds, Cadius, because you're in within 10-foot reach, but I missed it, so I don't care. Alright, so.
You should have done it with Zanvin, did it? But you didn't. So I was like, maybe I can do it.
So 19. 19 bear. Is a hit.
Okay, does 15 hit for Dragon?
Flanked. I have to check. A sec.
It's with flank.
Okay.
15 is with flank.
Yes, it
Add it.
does. Yes, it does.
Oh,
There you go.
thanks.
15 from me.
8 for me.
Wait. Are you including the songs?
No.
I have one of them.
Inspire courage.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Inspire
so
Courage,
9.
that's it.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, with the combined damage, you kill it.
Whew.
Both of you attack it from one side and the other, and it basically just goes down. You know, you hit it in the leg with a giant rock fist, and then Estrella like hops up on its back as it's falling, like kneeling, and just goes like cha cha cha, like in the back of its head, and it drops. It drops pretty soundly after that.
Kukunk.
You know, the gun winding down just as it clatters. And, okay. Zadvin.
Well, since none of my level 0 spells work on these guys, Zanvin's just gonna back up and watch to see what's gonna happen with the rest of this, because he can't get into AOP range with these guys, or else he's gonna
He
die.
doesn't want to get his shirt dirty.
He doesn't want to get his shirt dead.
There is a reason. There's a reason why I brought all of you with me. All right.
Oop.
Okay, this
Go
is the moment of truth.
peons, attack.
Go my
Me and Caddy has killed one of them.
This, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, this could be it.
This
for-
could be it for Jean. This could be the final countdown.
This is what we're waiting for. Crit fail, drop weapon, go!
Jean, if I could use days on this thing, I would have.
Yeah, if I could use any of my.
What is your AC, good sir?
14.
Ah! Why do you? Ah!
Rage.
God damn it!
He is 1v1ing the strongest ones.
You just
This
took.
dirty baller.
You just finally getting caught on like one of the swings. There have been 3 swings. It's been like.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
suddenly
no.
diagonal catches you in the shoulder. Just the full force of the golem, throwing you like 10 feet to the left as he hits you. You know.
How much?
And you take 14 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
good, good, and be
we're
thrown.
okay.
Be
And
thrown.
as I said, you were thrown 10 feet, so you end up
And-
there.
I'm at -11. Okay, guys.
I have
Alright.
healing potions. Don't worry, I'll get to you.
Yeah,
Caddies.
I have my cure moderate.
I am going to look at the range for this certain specific level 1/0 spell, and then probably cast it. Damn! No, maybe? It's good! We're good! We good. I'm gonna 5 foot and cast Stabilize on Jean, and then that's all.
Nice! 5 foot stabilize, so stabilize.
Stabilize!
Can you actually cast it from a distance like that? Like, stabilize!
Yeah. 25 plus 5 per 2 levels.
Alright,
so, yeah,
alright,
it's
so
totally
Jean,
cool.
Jean is stable. He's not bleeding out. This is good.
I enjoy this.
Darvik.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and attempt to grease the guy's weapon.
Oh, now. Okay. Okay.
Okay, walk me through the process.
Okay.
Just like, if you're casting spells, like...
Use to grease the on an item. Use must make a reflex save.
He kind of has to make like a reflex for catching, kind of,
Yeah.
I guess.
So he's gonna make a reflex save? DC what?
What level is the spell?
It's level 1.
Okay, so it's 10 plus 1 plus your mod.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. I forgot that spell saves over here. Okay, for reflex,
What's your charisma?
It's reflex save.
charisma is +2.
So it's a 13.
So- Yeah, it's 13. Sorry about that.
You only did +2 on your charisma?
Okay, well, so what's the DC? I still didn't hear a number.
13.
13? He makes it. He's fine. His weapon is not falling out of his hands. The rust and corrosion makes it so the grease doesn't do shit.
You actually make it easier for him to turn.
He's like, oh, my hands are feeling a little better now. Yeah.
And
I can now do this.
and every round that he attempts to use the item, he must make another saving throw.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. All right, Estrella.
Can I tell if this thing's gonna keep going for Jean or to go for the rest of us?
It certainly doesn't look like its attention is on the limp form of Jean on the ground at this point. Like it basically hit him, looked and watched him fly and land, and then turned towards like Cadius.
Since we're all
Pretty
like,
much.
Poo.
since we're all 10 feet away, you should let me tank,
Yeah.
and then you guys can go after me.
Yeah, Jagan needs to
Alright.
get in there, man, or
Yeah.
you guys are fucked.
You know what? I'm gonna hold my action.
I am-
I'm gonna hold my action.
I'm not gonna be nice about this. You're fucked if he's not tanking. Like this thing will murder you all.
Okay, I hold my action.
Okay.
Total defense. I want to move in and take the attack.
You take the attack of opportunity.
Total defense, nice.
Actually, hold on. Wait a second. Where was I?
You were there.
Okay.
Give me just a second for positioning.
Yeah, because I'm trying to. I'm looking at where I can go to.
The Rock is studying his movements carefully.
He moves.
Because I can go in there. Okay.
There we go.
The Rock is
I'll
a
take-
mastermind.
How did you do that?
I'll take the attack.
How did
Oh,
you
okay,
do
okay.
that?
If you
Fucking
guys-
like awesome.
If you guys don't know this, you pick up your token, drag it like 5 feet, press space on the thing until it puts a little yellow dot, and then move it again, press space again, move it again, press space again, and does that. It doesn't show you on your screen, but it'll show everyone else.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. Anyway. Aop. What's your AC right now, Jagan?
If I still have mage armor on, it's still 28.
How long has it been?
It hasn't been an hour, so you're probably good.
Okay, cool.
So swing, and actually that's a miss. I rolled 19, got a plus and a +7, and 26 still misses you.
That explains.
Okay.
Whoa.
Guys,
Oh, yeah,
I-
19. Wow, you need a crit.
No,
Oh my
no. The worst part about this build is that I have crane riposte, which means I can deflect one attack around while in total defense. So even if he hit me, it's unless he hits twice.
God. The ultimate in
All right.
tank.
God. Okay, I'm gonna take my turn now.
See, that explanation makes me think: would this guy keep attacking you if he couldn't hit you?
Probably.
He wouldn't know it, so.
It's a challenge. He has to. Yes, I take the challenge.
I'm gonna look at intelligence, and we'll see.
What kind of man is our DM who won't accept a challenge?
Alright, so Australia's taking her turn.
The challenge of
Brilliant
never
man.
hitting you, even if I crit. Yeah, that's great.
For a man who plays God, you talk awfully weak.
Oh god, don't do
I'm
that.
staying out of this.
How many more golems would you like to come from the wings right now?
die.
Because we can do that. Like, I don't mind.
Fucks
No.
off.
Jog
Okay, I'm
on.
gonna take my turn. I'm gonna
Jagan-
head there.
Dragon will fight them all as you guys run away in fear with your scepter. We'll go out in a blaze of glory.
As long as somebody takes me with them.
Anyway,
Okay,
so
I'm taking my turn.
yeah, so
You
that
can't,
missed. So
that's
take your turn,
great to be
Estrella.
Okay. I showed it, but I moved here,
Yeah,
here,
I
and
saw.
here. Okay, good.
I saw.
Just making sure. And if Inspire is still on, that was damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
To hit is
Yeah.
17 to hit.
17 to hit this guy. He's
flank.
he's flanked, so yes. But only-
Okay,
only
so
because-
that'll be
20 damage.
I re-rolled 21. Yeah,
22.
When
Or is that counting?
I counted.
it begins to hum, you all die from the resulting explosion. Yeah. When calculating DR, do I take off each dice or do I take off each full attack?
It's
You take off
each
each
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your sneak is factored in. Okay.
Yeah, it adds together.
Just
So
making
it's-
sure that I'm doing it right, guys.
You're right.
Yep.
It's right. 21 minus DR.
Alright, so his turn, he's going to attack Jagan. Let's
Crit
just-
him.
I'm just
It
gonna
worked.
I'm just gonna see if I have any lovely things that I can do.
Of course you do.
Let's see.
He's gonna hilt you in the face as a combat maneuver. You go blind.
Please tell
Yeah.
me this guy has like a
You can just
beam
freaking
that
trip him,
comes
whether
out
you
of
have
his head.
improved trip or not.
So, so
Just
the golem
kick him.
is going to, instead of attacking, grapple you.
Okay. 22.
So it reaches out its beefy ass arm, and goes to grapple you. So it's CMB. Oh my god, that's a good CMB. Shit.
Oh yeah, large size man.
Please roll low.
So you're grappled.
Please.
Yes.
The
That-
golem.
Don't be sad, guys. That means he's also grappled.
The golem grabs you,
And that's his whole turn. So
and that is its turn. So Cadius.
it worked.
I am
Yeah,
going
just wait till next
to.
Well, I need to do something to you. Like if I attacked you, I wouldn't have done shit. So
Yeah, fair enough.
So, what does this mean that he's grappled? What does this entail?
he's denied his
What is
dexterity.
this?
That's
Here,
pretty
I'll
much
tell
it.
you. -4 to Dex. Cannot make attacks of opportunity. Cannot move. -2 penalty on all attack rolls except for the ones made to grapple or combat maneuver checks. Takes no actions that requires 2 hands to perform. Can't use stealth. And that's it.
Not like it's
Okay.
gonna stealth.
So I can throw a firebolt at him.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do we still have Inspiring of Inspire?
Okay,
Yes.
so you managed to touch it with your
I touch it.
firebolt.
Yes.
However, as I mentioned before, magic seems to do fuck all. So your fire just goes and nothing
Which is
happens.
why I did not use my cords on this guy.
Hey man, I didn't know. I wasn't looking. I threw fire
It's
at it.
okay. It's alright. Just
Your
step
ma-
up. We good.
Your magic does shit.
I'm,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna 5 foot here.
No.
Darvik.
Yes.
Right
We
next
need
to me.
gang beat this thing.
Oh,
I can't get near it.
Sean is
No,
just
no,
like,
no. You
"Ah."
you can move anywhere you want. He can't attack you.
oh yeah, he can't attack me. That's
Yeah,
nice.
he's grappled.
Having a dream about Estrella and Tanya right now.
Isn't that a nightmare?
It's a happy
And
dream.
I don't think the attack is here, so I don't think that beats it.
-4 to Dex, so whatever that gives him for AC.
No minuses.
Still minus for the dex, so
Darvik 12, so that's Dex minuses, but you're not flanking him. No, you don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Didn't think so.
Sadly not. Estrella.
oh, okay.
Oh, I should get it.
Oh, possible crit. Please.
Oh my god.
Does that crit?
Does that crit?
It
It
total crits.
totally
23
does.
confirms?
It totally
Oh.
does.
Oh,
It totally
Thir-
does.
13?
That's a multiple modifier. So.
That's still good for that.
alright. Here, I'll just use my sheet. Alright.
We
I
had a lot
am-
of.
Do you want me to multiply my modifiers, or?
No, only your rolls because of
Yeah.
the,
Gotcha.
So you roll up
the same way we always have.
Okay, just making sure. 24.
24. Jesus Christ. Okay. So you get a really nice. Oh, damn it! I did the wrong thing. Hang on. It was like that was. It was at that, and then minus.
Golem's gonna beat a motherfucker with another
There we
motherfucker.
Okay, so so you get a really nice hit on the back of its knee, and it you know, if golems could express pain, it would be expressing pain. You do a significant amount of damage to it, but again, it seems reduced. Jean is unconscious. Jagan.
Okay.
Jagan.
Okay, I will attempt to become the controlling grappler as a standard action.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay,
He
hold on.
grabs your face. You grab his arm.
You do that, sir.
What is a good one? Absolutely nothing.
Oh darn.
Yeah,
Oh, you
the
need the roll.
golem. You try and grab the golem's arm, and the golem basically just like elbows you in the face. It's like, no,
Good.
please, son.
That's my turn, so.
That's your turn, Zanvin.
Yep.
Zanvin's going to do a run from over here all the way over here. And
I didn't see you move.
Yeah, you
Didn't
did.
see you
I
move.
haven't moved yet.
Oh.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can I take attacks of opportunity right now since he's
No,
grappling?
He's grappled, so
No.
Nope, and he's gonna go right into the back here.
Meow.
110
far.
feet? How are you running
He
that
was
fast?
running.
Oh.
You can move.
Because he can move 5 times.
Are
his
you just
movement speed.
going like, whoa?
a run action.
All right.
Why such a big fucking?
Wait,
So-
okay, whatever.
You can move through his squares. He can't attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running.
He just wants to run though.
You just wanted to run.
Okay.
So the
I
golem,
bet.
the golem currently grappling you is going to attempt to pin you.
It's you have to roll the
Has to roll-
CMD, which won't be hard. You have to hit 22. You get a +5 though, on top of your bonus
Indeed.
to maintain.
He maintains like a bitch. This guy has a +12 CMB.
Yeah, he could have
So-
rolled a 3 and missed. So
It's true. So
He could have rolled a
so
3.
you are helpless. Pinned.
Oh god.
And I believe. Hang on a second.
Pind is not helpless.
yeah, Pin's not helpless.
Pin's
I
not
lose-
helpless.
I lose 4 to armor class, and I can't do anything.
That's
I absolutely.
yeah,
I,
okay.
I can't lose anything.
But he can like hate grapple because I don't know all the rules.
Oh, what do you want to know what he can do?
Just yeah, he can hurt you at this point, right? Like,
It's either pin or hurt me. You can do either or.
okay, well you're pinned now, and
Okay.
then I'll hurt you next turn. Okay.
Yeah, if you confirm, it's just automatic
Thaddeus.
damage.
Next turn. You said shit.
I'm going to.
Help me!
Help me. Oh, no.
Okay. Help me, I'm down. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah! Okay. And then I'm gonna heal check him. Yay!
That does nothing.
Nothing! Try to patch his wounds, but nothing works.
Nothing works.
Darvik,
Just another attack with the 5-foot step.
do it.
Nothing special. And
Nope.
doesn't-
Estrella.
I'll 5 foot and try and hit 20. Okay,
20's a
that's
hit.
good. We good. 18 damage.
18 damage. Minus 5.
That double max sneak. And the min.
Okay. Doing plenty of damage. Alright. Jean.
Thank you, Australia, for being on this team.
I can't. No.
Jean's
Oh,
unconscious.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jagan.
Eh.
I'm pinned.
You're helpless, you
doing-
can't do shit. Zanvin.
All right. Let's rapier this guy. No.
No.
Lovely, okay, now I'm hurting you. Whoa. I just hurt you, or
you do the maintain grapple roll and then you straight roll damage. You don't even have to hit.
okay, lovely. So he maintains like a boss, and then he's going to just like pummel your face, I guess.
If you want the options, they are you can move self and defender half the attacker's movement. You can inflict damage. You can pin or you can restrain and maintain.
Can I just like pick you up and hit someone with you? Because that would be great.
That's body bludgeon.
You can use unarmed strike, natural attack, armor spikes,
No,
or light one-handed
I'm,
weapon.
I'm just joking. I know I can't do that.
You could take a -4.
I got very scared there.
Improvise.
I got very scared.
So
Hit him
you,
with
He actually has great cleaves.
so the golem basically has one hand. His sword is like discarded at this point. He's got one hand on your like chest, pushing you down, and the other metal hand is just going wang, wang, wang into your face.
And for once in my life, you take
Get
damage.
Gene up,
And,
get Gene up, let him get the sword.
You take 10 damage.
Oh shit.
Cadius.
I'm good.
I
Fine.
am going to channel.
No, shove my. Oh I have a potion. Shove it down my throat.
I also have a potion. I should probably get to you.
I also have a potion. I was gonna go get to you, and I realized we probably should kill this thing first.
My sword
I
is
don't
right
have any
there.
potions.
It's grappling a rock. Come on.
If he wasn't grappling me, I would feel sorry for your party for wiping today.
Yeah.
All my fault.
Yeah, that's my turn, I guess. I can't
It,
really
it
do
can
it.
two-shot me.
Perfect.
Well, another attack.
There are 3 useless
And-
people in here right now.
Another freaking failure. So,
We use magic. We can't do shit against this thing.
but my magic all affects
Like-
humans.
Kill,
That's
kill-
why
I
I just like we
can't
can't do
attack
shit
it.
against this
I
thing.
just can't. Jean's knocked out.
I like
and
I liked it. Kilroy.
Jagon is
Okay,
fucking.
just from chat, Kilroy. That's what you get for insulting the GM. A giant wang to the face.
A giant metal wang.
I didn't even realize that I was like that sound effect correlated with another. Okay, anyway. So
Robot wangs.
all right.
Okay.
So Estrella,
Straya, 24 hit.
Only
you
one
hit.
actually hitting the thing.
19
Yay!
damage.
You managed to take it down. This
Oh,
final
yes.
strike finally takes it out, and it
Where
it
does
basically
it fall?
okay. No, it basically like is leaning over, punching Jargon in the face, and it is disabled from the back by whatever crazy stabbing Estrella's doing, and it just like falls on top of the rock. Like it just limply falls over, just
rock.
crushes Jagan.
Jagan Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, but
Well,
he can
first I
just
go
push him
pull
off.
Jagan out from under if combat's
Oh.
ended.
Screw him.
Yeah, Pathfinder. Yeah, combat has ended.
Okay, I pull him.
Zanvin's gonna
out.
go over. Yeah, go ahead.
He's a rock. He'll be okay.
Pull him out.
It'll be okay.
I pull Jagan out from underneath the, I guess, corpse, the fallen body of the golem.
Yeah.
What is a health potion? A minor
I
health
thought we
potion
said
or whatever it's
D8
called?
plus 1.
Minor 1d8 plus 1.
Oh, +1.
Jagan will get up and he will bow to the fallen golem.
You're looking at him like he's crazy.
uh,
I'm gonna use prestidigitation
Just-
to
just
gain
then.
the-
Oh, no.
That's
right.
probably not enough to get Gene up.
Nope, still unconscious.
Just then,
Okay, here.
17 more golems emerge from the shadows.
And go straight for the
I
rock.
have 5 potions.
They
so
just, like,
is that
they-
enough to get you up?
They all
I can
grapple
help.
him and like body pile. You know, it's perfect. Body pile on the rock.
The second one gets you up.
you're gonna be really confused when I show up in town 3 days later.
And
All right, go get your
A
sword.
little, and see it's dead, and its sword just discarded, and just
go over and pick up the sword.
give me.
I clean the grave sword.
So this sword is absolutely huge. It is like as big as you. Like, and you are
Okay.
big. You know,
Sling it over my back.
it like almost scrapes the ground. Like the point of it almost scrapes the ground while you have it over your shoulders.
I'm gonna walk over to Estrella and ask, since okay, this thing really big.
Right.
On my back it drags. I need really really thick shoulder pads, so I can just swing it over my shoulders.
We'll arrange that.
I'd much
Zanvin's gonna go over to
appreciate that.
Cadius and hold out his hand.
Oh, I was gonna open my pack for the.
What am I doing?
You know what? I do it. I open my pack for the
I
scepter.
do have the scepter, don't I?
By
Yeah,
the way,
sure.
Cadius, if you have either knowledge arcana or knowledge religion and you're holding the scepter, please roll
Turns
either.
out I could have controlled the golems all along.
No.
Yes, I have knowledge religion. Not in my hotbar. Okay. Wee. Okay.
You're gonna make it so he doesn't want to give me it, doesn't he?
I'm just gonna fall over and sit down.
So you can't discern anything particular about it, but you feel, while you're holding it in your hand, you feel important. You feel powerful. You feel like you could really do some ass kicking right about
The
now.
one.
Can you roll
scepter
knowledge
to
religion
rule
without
it all.
holding it, or no?
Well, no. You need to like have it in
Darn.
your hand.
So Zanvin put his hand out for it.
And I open my pack for it.
I'm gonna put it in Estrella's pack with my hand, and then kind of like not want to drop it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Zanvin's gonna go Cadius.
No, I'll
What? You don't think I'll give it to her? Scepter, I mean.
I don't
That-
mind if
that's
you
not
take
it.
it.
That's definitely.
You dog.
Scepter.
Start walking around.
Yeah, I just put it
Alright.
in her bag. after.
Australia not caring. I'm Zanvin not caring if Australia takes it because she's kind of the leader of that little, like ragtag group there.
Apparently.
Hmm.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Let's
channel my
leave.
last time. Yay! I just wanted it to be another one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now you
Alright.
have to, now you
how
you
are you
have to
looking?
leave.
Yeah, that's the issue. Okay, Jean, what's your health at?
3.
3? I give you my potion of cure moderate. 2d8 plus 3.
I still have 3 other cure light or cure minor or whatever the hell it's called.
So you guys make your
Yeah.
way back up to the
Dude, I wanna fight those little robots.
elevator. Well, this session's gonna be over in like 10 minutes, so I'm basically gonna say that you get out. As much as I'd like to kind of like do the other things that I had planned, I'm
The
gonna,
other robots.
I'm
yeah.
gonna basically say that you guys leave at this point.
Okay.
And you manage to sneak your way through the robots, or they're decidedly absent, or whatever. You make your way out. And you get back to the Magistress's office, going through the portal. Ryland is actually still there, like, looking after the portal, and the Magistress hasn't left either. Like, they're clearly waiting for you to return through the already summoned portal. The door to the Magistress's office is locked because, well, nobody should be intruding while you guys are going portal hopping. You've been away for, like, maybe 2.5 hours. You know, like, that's sort of, like, the grand total amount of time that you've been away. And when you arrive back, Ryland is like, you made it back! Great! Lovely! Perfect! Did you find it?
Yes. I'm going to approach the Magistress and pull the scepter out.
Okay.
Is this the questioned artifact?
The Magistress leans in and is like, yes, that is exactly the item I was wanting. Bear, please roll Knowledge Arcana or Religion if you have them.
I do not have
Okay,
them,
never
unfortunately.
Mind. Never mind then.
Yeah.
So she holds out her hand for the
I
scepter, and
I offer it.
Takes it.
Yep.
Takes it from you when offered. She looks across the group and says, seeing the battle weariness of some of you, she says, "So I take it there was a little bit of a struggle."
Some mechanical issues.
Zanvin's gonna smile and go, "Nothing we couldn't handle."
True,
Saying
we are
that I
alive.
have ripped up beautiful clothes, and that I probably have a couple of bruises on my face right now.
She smiles and says, in sort of an earnest question to the group, which of you do you think performed the most admirably
I'm just swooning over my
in the
sword.
face of the old Magister's defenses? She says, absolutely knowing absolutely what you were going to run into. Like, there is that feeling in her voice that she knew exactly what she was sending you to do.
I'll speak up. I'll be like, probably the man who almost died and tried to kill one by himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap John
Zanvin's
back.
gonna just point at John, like not even really paying attention to him, not even looking at him, just point.
I didn't really mean so much survived as dealt the most easily.
I just point to the giant rat golem.
Spoil the area. Perfect.
Well,
I had suspected as much. However,
to avoid seeming self-centered, yes.
she, with the scepter in hand, gestures it at Jagan,
Oh
like
god.
in a magical gesture, basically.
Oh god.
And make a will save.
I'll poo.
Could we have picked someone
This is
else?
what happens when you insult the DM.
No. This is... Oh, God.
That's
Oh.
6. Or 9, I guess.
Rip.
You'll be
Rip?
you'll be attending guard duty on this chamber for the foreseeable future. Do you think you can handle that?
I will.
Perfect. She says, apparently happy about what's conspired. You know, she tested out the addition to her power, and he seemed to agree most readily. So that's perfect. The rest of you, of course, will be compensated in the manner of which we discussed.
Oh god, chat's blown up.
She basically
Oh no.
she basically continues as if she hadn't done anything. You know, like as if that had been nothing, and that nobody was going to speak of it, and nobody was going to challenge her on it. She continues and says, "The rest of you will be compensated equal to the amount of danger I think that you were in. To that effect, I'll see to the delivery of the money to your captain, I suppose, your employer." And she may dole it out as she wishes. There will be quite a hefty sum, I assure you. Now, I believe our business is finished. If you wish to come and speak to me at any time, please don't hesitate to make an appointment through the official channels.
An appointment, of course. So is everybody else finished?
She nods to Ryland, and Ryland leaves, basically like dismissing him, pretty much. He closes the portal first and leaves. Excuse me. And says to the rest of you, I trust you will be as discreet as we mentioned. As I said, any whisper, any hint of anything about this to anyone, and I'll know where it came from.
Well, I know I won't be saying anything, so if you do hear any rumors, I might as well go after them myself.
We'll talk about perhaps future collaboration. She
I'm
says,
Pleased to hear that.
nodding to Estrella, and then, as she's basically dismissing you, you see a black cat, jump up from the floor onto her desk, and she sort of strokes it, lovingly, in an affectionate sort of way, and sends you on your merry way out of here. She's a lady of her word, generally, so of course the money will be delivered. However, Jagan has been relegated to the position of door guard by domination, basically, for the foreseeable future. I want to let you know out of character that he basically said, do that, to me, in chat, so I did.
Okay.
As a way to sort of, I think, just close the character out.
Yeah, it's good.
Darvik, I'm assuming, goes on to either stick with the pirate crew or do his own
Basically,
thing.
I collect the money and go to the next city.
All right, fair enough. You're a dirty traveler. I get it.
I'm not dirty. No, I'm not.
Not
dirty.
a dirty
I'm
traveler.
not dirty.
A very clean traveler.
Although Darvik has to come back one day.
Speaking of her rewards and
Yeah.
the mention of, but
Yeah. I'm only getting half of what you're
Fine.
saying. I'm only getting half of what you're saying.
sorry, she mentioned something about the punishments in slavery.
Yeah, it's interesting that she mentioned that, huh?
Yeah, she following through on that.
Well, I mean, maybe. The rewards are being given to Nira, and then they will be doled out as necessary.
She's gonna get
Cadius forgot, in all honesty, because of everything that happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Zanvin-
Jean almost died, so...
As Zanvan's leaving, he
Again.
bows and says, I wish I can play for you like I asked before. And then just leaves, not waiting for a response.
Oh god. I just say I wish to be more entertaining than those who mindlessly flatter you and I leave.
I am plenty entertaining, okay?
Yeah. She's got the big bad stone guardian now. But as to Estrella and Zanvin, she doesn't say anything to anybody specifically as they're leaving, sort of dismisses you all in a bunch. But you find, a day or two later that you receive a letter from a personal courier with very nice uniform and so forth. Zanvin once, inviting you to personally attend her in her, offices, as she wants a private concert, so to speak.
Great, we're going to roleplay that
And,
next campaign.
You mean next session.
Next session.
And Estrella, one for you that's a little more clandestine, sort of I'll make sure to call on you if I need anything done, basically.
Mhm.
And so you're in the Magistress's good graces, basically, at this point. Each of you receives a gold sum of 2,000,
Alright.
shared out by Nira. Jean, we'll talk more about your slavery another time. However, you do not receive anything that would free you currently. Whether
How
it was
much money did we get from the blowing up the ship from before?
blowing up the ship, you got 500.
Okay.
It's a little bit less.
Okay. I didn't know.
Just now that we're
I'm not even keeping track.
you should if you want to buy things, but
Yeah.
so
I
that
wanna buy
that
things.
pretty much brings us to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Those
there
of
it
you who are I'm just gonna close it out for the recording, so that's gonna be the end of the session for part 6 of Harn. Thank you very much for our sit-ins, for coming in and filling the spaces that I needed filled. I hope you had a good time.
It's good.
Good.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna stop
I
the local
wish I was a
recording.
character that could work with